right, all right. All right, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates, only requests up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things. I'm going to go ahead and reset this daily gift goal to this little 1 cent gift goal. If we can knock it out a couple of times again, that'll help push us out to the FYP. And yeah, again, only requests up if you are a Trump supporter. Let's go.
You stepped in the box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Great stats will get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey,
Step in if you dare. Truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim on your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right, or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. Hey. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call.
Hey.
You slip once, I'm snatching it all.
Yeah.
Step in if you dare. Hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana.
Hey,
Step
hey,
in,
hey, let's go.
Punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Yeah.
What's going on, beautiful people?
This ain't a safe place. This a flame space. Step in, don't you wanna?
Let's go.
Sparring with Santana.
Let's go. Lock in, chat. Lock in, guys. Welcome. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone who supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. Only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to, guys, the likes aren't even moving. We're not even at 8,000 likes yet. Guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 10,000 likes. Can we? Please. Also, I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1 cent gift goals. If we can knock those out a couple of times, it'll help push us out to the FYP. Don't forget to send your daily heart me. It's only 1 coin. That'll boost the live as well, get you on the team. Guys, we're on the backup account. We're going to be doing more debates on the backup account, especially while we're doing late nights, because we want to protect the main account. So make sure if you look up at the top, you see the word follow. That means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit the follow button on the backup account. Make sure that you're following. Turn on your notifications so you know when you go live, because, you know, I kind of like random lives. I do. Listen, the reason that I'm here today, the reason that I am hoping to actually get a honest Trump supporter, it's because I don't believe MAGA cares. I don't believe they actually care about the stuff that they say that they care about. And I'm actually looking for a Trump supporter that'll prove me wrong. I'm actually looking for a Trump supporter that will prove me wrong. See Julio's spinning, but I don't know if he's going to load or not. Julio, looks like you got that MAGA Wi-Fi. So, yeah, you know, Request back up. I'll get you up here. Request back up. I'll get you back up here. Again, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates.
Oh.
For you to say, ooh, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I didn't realize that it was you were only letting people join.
Thank you. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter, guys. We are only looking for some debates. This is not late nights. Late nights is later. This is sparring. And the reason why, again, I am looking for an honest Trump supporter. I know, listen, that's a tall task. I get it. Me saying that I am looking for an honest Trump supporter is like saying I'm looking for an ocean in the desert. Not going to hold you. But MAGA, Trump supporters, this one's easy. This one's super easy. The only thing that I need you to do is come up here and say it with your chest. That's it. I don't need you to bring me policy. I don't need you to bring me statistics. I don't need for you to take accountability for something that Donald Trump has done in his past. I don't even need you to say that you regret your vote. I don't need any of those things. I'm not looking for any of those things. We're past those things. But the thing that I do want you to admit is that you don't care. I want you to say it with your chest. I want you to tell me that you don't care. I want you to tell me that when you talk about Antifa, you don't really give a shit about Antifa. It's just, you don't even know what Antifa is. Because if you actually knew what Antifa was, you would be Antifa. At least I hope you would. But also, I want you to admit that you don't care about DEI. And the reason why I say you don't care about DEI is you just hate black people. That's all you got to say. Just admit it. You hate black people and you think that DEI gives black people something that it's not giving you. That's it. You think that, oh, DEI is giving away free stuff and I'm not black, so I don't get the free stuff, so I hate DEI. That's what it is. Just admit it. Admit that you don't care about the border. You're just scared of brown people. Robert, you said I'm wrong? Huh. I am wrong? Okay, cool. Listen. I'm going to go ahead and send you guys, there you go. I'm going to send you guys a request to come up. I'm sorry, Trump supporters, in case you don't know, I have no interest in you actually yip-yapping from my chat, right? Because I give you guys the main stage, right? Front and center. So you don't get to actually just run your mouth in the chat. It doesn't work that way. There we go. Robert, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good. Got a bit of an echo. You have me on a Bluetooth?
Yes, sir, I do. Let me turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
Is that better?
That's a lot better.
Okay, sorry about that.
No worries. Robert, you said wrong. So
Yeah,
just
in
to verify,
regard
you are a Trump supporter, right?
Yes, sir. Actually,
Perfect.
I'm a conservative.
Got it. Okay, cool. We'll get into it if you don't mind, but give me 1 second. Just a quick question. Robert, do you know who I am?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay, that's fair. That's perfectly fair. Would you mind if I give you a quick introduction to not only who I am, but what this is?
Sure.
Perfect. Give me 1 second here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. If you are a friendly, please do not request up. This is not late nights. Late nights is this evening, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. And that's where you can actually join, but only request if you're a Trump supporter. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live. I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1-cent gift goals that'll help push us out to the FYP. So do all the wonderful things. Also, send your daily heart me. Robert, you said that I'm wrong, and you specifically called out DEI. Tell me why.
Well, DEI is, in my opinion, racist in itself, because if you set up goals to hire based strictly off of race and not merit, then that's inherently racist. Now, I don't care if you're black, white, brown, blue, green, yellow, it doesn't matter. It's not a black and white issue. It's saying that we're going to hire X number of people based off of race to meet a quota. Not necessarily the most qualified.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. You know what? That's actually definitely a fair statement. One thing that I do want to call out, and it's just because it's a pet peeve of mine. There are no blue, green, or yellow people. Like that's a thing.
I was more or less being facetious.
Yeah, no, I know. I hate that. I hate when people say that. And it's a pet peeve. Anywho, okay. So your premise is hiring people based off race, and just to hit a specific number is racist. And so
64 Civil Rights Act.
Absolutely. Hey, question for you before we go too far into this. What's DEIA?
DEIA? I know diversity, equity, inclusion. I don't know what the A stands for.
Okay. Yeah. So first and foremost, right, the misnomer around what it is, that's a thing. I specifically don't have the A on the background because if anyone who wants to come up here and have this conversation and they don't know what the A is, then they're already behind, right? So the A is for accessibility. It's DEIA, which is accessibility, huge part of what DEIA is. Now, you told me what it stands for. Can you actually tell me what it does? Like, what's the functionality? What is it intended to do?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Equity is
and accessibility. Don't forget about the A.
Okay, and it's everything's a 3-letter agency these days.
It's just you guys don't know about it, and I'll tell you why, because it's been weaponized. But go ahead, you got it.
I honestly have never heard of the DEIA, but
I know.
The diversity, the equity is like giving people a starting from a higher box, trying to come up with the same outcome.
Yeah, no. What I'm really looking for, maybe I should be a little bit more specific. What I'm looking for is an understanding of it as a whole, not, breaking down each letter,
Well, I mean, how can you understand it as a whole if you don't objectify what each letter brings to the equation?
Yeah, I mean, I understand it as a whole. You don't. I'm just trying to get your understanding, and like you telling me what you think each letter doesn't really get me there. You know what?
Okay,
I'm just going to fast forward this. I'm going to speed past this really quick. Hey, what's affirmative action?
Affirmative action?
Yes.
I mean, from what little bit I know, I mean, I don't really get into the whole politics of it. I just see that, I guess affirmative action is probably another race-based hiring process.
Yeah. Is affirmative action or still in something that's still happening?
I mean, not in my day-to-day life, no.
Well, no, not in your day-to-day life, but I mean in the actual implementation throughout the country. Like, is this something that people can still partake in?
Well, define for me what you're defining what affirmative action is.
Affirmative action is what you think DEI is. Affirmative action is race-based hiring by a quota. DEIA is not. Affirmative action is not effective anymore because it was struck down by the Supreme Court. So quite literally, people can't hire based off of a metric and a quota for a specific race. All right. Yeah. So the reason why I say you don't know what DEIA is. No. And see, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what it is. Tell me one policy that has been passed that instituted DEIA?
Hang on one second. I gotta go out to the rig floor for just a second. I gotta run a scan of the mouse.
Don't worry. You can, go ahead and place me on mute. I'll bring someone up to help at the same time.
Yeah, man.
Justin,
I'll be right back.
yeah, no worries. You can, I'll just mute you. You're good. Justin, you can get out of my box because you're not getting up here. Like, it's weird that you keep coming back and trying to come up. You're not getting up here. Paid. I think I've spoken with you before. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
19.
Are you in Miami?
Nah, Orlando.
Orlando. Okay, Florida. I remember you. I talked to you a while ago. I don't think it was as fruitful as possible, but you know what? I'll give you a second chance. Hey, Paid, prove me wrong.
You said prove you wrong?
What does your hat have to do with anything?
I know, I was just putting on the same way you have a hat. I'm just showing off my hat too. Nah, but
That make you feel special?
Nah, I was just
Sure.
Yeah, I'm certain
because you know what's funny. It seems like Trump gave you guys that little red hat, and it just put the battery in your back. It made you guys feel so big and strong.
Oh, this was installed by Trump.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is it made you guys feel special. It gave you a personality. It gave you purpose. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to actually talk about what you actually care about. I need you to follow me on this one. I need you to follow me. I need you to follow me on this one. I need you to follow me on this one. I don't think that you guys care. Can you prove me wrong? I don't think you guys care about the things that you say you care about.
Okay, so prove you wrong in DEI. I care about DEI.
Doesn't matter. Can you prove? Because I think all of these are just talking points for you, and you don't really give a shit about any of them. But you can tell me, what do you actually care about? Is it anything that you actually care about? Because I don't think you guys care about any of these things. You're just hateful, racist people that love to actually hide behind that. And I would just respect you all more if you would just come out and say it with your whole chest instead of just being scared to do so.
Well, I'm responding to what you said. First of all, I'm not hiding anything. I actually turn on my camera, embrace my thoughts. For me, I can turn it back on. The moderator turned off my camera, but I stand behind anything I say. But now I do care about Antifa. They're radical. They destroy shit.
Let's start there. Hold on. Before you go too far, I don't want you to run down the list. We'll keep you at Antifa.
Yeah.
What is Antifa?
Antifa, it's a radical political movement organized.
What does it stand for?
Anti-fascist, but they're not really anti-fascist.
What's fascism?
Fascism is like sort of authoritarian, kind of like Hitler, stuff like that.
Hitler, but I mean, more so specifically, shouldn't you know exactly what fascism is if you're gonna actually talk about fascism?
I mean, I know the basics. It's authoritarian, single leader, oppression, like media control. That's what fascism is. No. I think that again, that you're a little bit. Yeah, I think that you're a little bit confused as far as what fascism is, and I mean, you did actually call out a leader. Right, which I think that's a great thing that you can identify a leader. It's kind of weird though that you can identify one leader, but you can't identify another leader that you follow that's a fascist. But I digress. Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't wrong what I said. That's what fascism called it.
Let me go ahead and let me give you the specific meaning of it. If you
I don't have the specific meaning. I didn't bring it up on my phone. I see you bring it up on your phone too.
No worries.
I could have done the same thing.
Yeah,
break it down though with the phone dictionary that you.
So like I said, fascism. Fascism is a far right, authoritarian, ultra nationalistic political ideology characterized by a dictatorial leader, centralized autocrat, militaritarian, forcible suppression of opponents, and strong regime of society and the economy.
Yeah.
So what fascism is literally what multiple leaders like Hitler, like Mussolini, like Franco, they all stood for those things, and they all exemplified the 14 tenets of fascism. And in order to be declared a fascist, you have to hit at least 9 of the core principles of the 10 or the 14 tenets of fascism. Donald Trump qualifies as all of those. But long story short, Are you a fascist?
No, are you a fascist?
I'm absolutely not. I'm Antifa.
Okay,
So
I'm glad.
Are you
we're both not
Antifa?
fascists.
Are you Antifa?
I'm not Antifa.
Okay, so you're a fascist.
Are you Antifa?
Yes, because I'm not a fascist.
Well, I'm not part of the political movement. Antifa.
It doesn't matter about being a part of the political movement,
does.
but it matters about being a fascist or a non-fascist. Fascists are fascists, non-fascists are anti-fascists.
Well, I'm non-fascist, but I'm not Antifa. I'm an anti-fascist.
Okay,
but I'm
wait,
not
so
Antifa.
hold on. So I'm anti-fascist, meaning I oppose fascism.
Okay.
So you're non-fascism, so you're not a fascist, but you're okay with fascism.
I have a question.
That's what you're saying.
Are you
that's why
BLM?
you support Trump, right?
Okay, and I have a question too. Are you BLM?
No. I need you to understand this, right? Because you said
no.
no.
A bunch of questions I can't ask.
No. You said you're non-fascist.
Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that.
You just said that you're non-fascist,
okay, yeah.
right?
I just said that, but I want to respond to you. Are you
so
BLM?
non-fascist means
Are
you're
you
not
BLM?
a fascist, which I'm good with that.
Are you BLM?
I'm good with that.
Oh, like, now I didn't
again,
answer the question.
BLM. You're trying to actually steamroll and get away from the point. Do you
Are you
see
BLM? No, I answered your question.
BLM anywhere on my
I
background?
answered your question. I'm not a fascist. I'm not Antifa, but I'm not a fascist.
Hey, paid. I need you to follow me with this because you are the one that actually.
Okay, but you can't control the whole
Antifa.
conversation. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I can. I'm the host.
I mean,
I'm
go ahead.
literally the host.
I'm
I get to actually control the flow of the conversation.
If it's between me and you, we both gotta get a voice.
Hey, seriously, stop talking over me. I don't want to do the over talking.
Hey, you're talking over me.
We'll go one at a seriously. We'll go one at a time.
All right, come on, but let me talk too. Yeah, but let me talk too.
Listen, this is the last time I'm telling you. Don't over talk.
All right, go ahead.
So you said that you're non-fascist, meaning you are not a fascist, which I'll grant you that. But then that means you also are not against fascism, which is why you support Trump, right?
I am against fascism.
So then you're Antifa.
I'm not Antifa.
Then you're a fascist.
You know what's crazy? I see what you're doing, and I
if
see
it makes logical sense, then why is it not clicking for you?
I'm not part of the movement. I'm not part of the movement.
No, you're so terrified of you're so terrified of the label. You're so terrified of the label, and you want to use it as a talking point that you can't actually accept the
But you're trying to categorize me into a
problem.
movement. I'm not part of the movement.
I'm not trying to categorize you into a movement at all. I even gave you an option C.
I'm against fascism.
C. Okay, then you're anti-fascist.
And when you're saying anti-fascist, are you referring to the political movement? Yes or no?
It's not a political movement.
It is.
There's no. Okay, cool. Tell me where I can sign up for Antifa.
Where can you sign up for Antifa? I mean, there's groups.
Yes.
There's Antifa groups on Facebook.
Sure.
Wherever.
Where can I sign up for Antifa?
Go on Facebook.
Tell me where. Your Facebook
Wait,
is just
how do you think Antifa? How do you think
a boiling cauldron of rot? Hey, but there's actually like a website for. I heard you try to call out BLM. There's a website that you can actually register. Like they have an actual backing. They have like a structure. They have like a leader. All this other stuff. Tell me where I can sign up for Antifa with all of that stuff.
Well, it's not an organization. It's a movement. That's what I'm telling you.
So
it's not an organization, but it's a movement.
Sure, that's fine. You know what?
That's the difference.
You know what another movement is? You know what another movement is? I am a straw hat pirate, right? Look at this.
Luffy.
You see that? That's a movement. I believe that one day Luffy's going to be king of the pirates.
Facts.
That's a movement.
Facts.
That's a movement. Should I be declared a terrorist because, no, you can't be, because Luffy is definitely Antifa.
No, I definitely support Luffy and Zoro.
Luffy, the way that Luffy punched the celestial dragon in the face told you that he showed up and saw that they were actually enslaving people and turned the entire society upside down in one day and popped the celestial dragon in the face, who are literally fascist. You can't be a part of the Straw Hat Pirates if you're not Antifa. You got to make a decision, bud.
Okay, I want to respond to what you just said. So I have a question. If you ask like a person next to you and ask, "Are you part of the Straw Hat movement?" and they say, "No, I'm not part of the Straw Hat movement," and they say, "Whoa, that means you're with the Celestials," and they don't know what the fuck you're talking about because they're not part of that movement. You can't say like you basically can't categorize me into a movement just because I don't support it. I can be against it, but that doesn't mean I have to join the movement. Feel me? So
that's correct, and that's
exactly
why I gave you an option C. What was the option C that I gave you?
The option C, just saying I don't know. I'm against
The
fascism.
option C.
Yeah.
The option C is you're not a fascist, but you're okay with it because you're not against it. That's option C.
I'm okay with it because I'm not against it. No, I'm not a part of Antifa political movement. I'd be a part of a different
Sure,
anti-fascist.
you've already said
movement.
that you're not
No,
anti-fascist.
I want to respond to that.
So no.
You cut me off. You cut me off. You literally cut me off. You can't.
There's no political group.
You can't cut me off.
No political group. Again, if you're gonna make the claim that there's a political group, then I need you to tell me where I can sign up for.
And this is what I'm about to say.
No, listen. If you cannot tell me where I can sign up for Antifa, then you have to stop using that talking point.
It's a movement, not a group,
It's a
organization.
talking
It's a
point.
movement.
It's a talking point.
I'm saying a talking point. Is that what you're saying?
I'm telling you that Donald Trump put the battery in your back. You don't understand what Antifa is. Donald Trump is a fascist. That's why he's categorized Antifa as a terrorist organization. And you think it's the boogeyman because you don't know that you should be anti-fascist. And for some reason, you're just sitting here saying, well, I'm not for fascism, but I'm not Antifa. So that must mean that you are just okay with fascism, which again makes sense why you support Donald Trump, because he's a fascist.
Actually, somebody in the comment section says, tell him to sign up at rosecityantifa.org.
I was
So,
just
What is
about to say that.
Antifa.com?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rose City
What is that?
Antifa.org.
Sure. What is that? Let's look it up.
It was founded in Portland, Oregon. RCA was
2007.
So I guess you can sign up. Wow.
Hold on one second. Rose City what?
Rose City Antifa, Portland, Oregon, 2007 organization.
Hey, what's that dude's name? Let me look for that dude's name. Appreciate it, bro.
So let's see here. Rose City and Rose, not Row. Rose City. Okay.
Badass mofo.
So let's see here. Shushies. Rose City Antifa, RCA, was founded in Portland, Oregon. Hey, Robert, I'm going to mute you. You got like wild background sounds. I don't know why it's not muting. Robert, can you mute yourself? There we go. Let's see. Rose City Antifa was founded in Portland, Oregon, October 2007. RCA was formed after a coalition of local people and organizations formed the Ad Hoc Coalition Against Racism and Fascism in order to shut down the neo-Nazi skinhead festival called Hammerfest. Okay, so already I'm really liking these people. Hey, so this organization was, hold on, listen to me. This organization was created to actually shut down a neo-Nazi festival. Do you think that's a bad thing? Riddle me that, Batman. Do you think it's a bad thing? No. Be direct. Do you think it's a bad thing that there's an organization that came together to shut down neo-Nazi skinheads? Yes or no?
Yeah, if they're truly neo-Nazis.
Okay.
Yeah. If they're truly neo-Nazis.
Okay. And again, Schnazis. Stop saying the N. So they've already got a W, right? Cool. Let's keep reading. RCA continues to work with the Ad Hoc Coalition and countless others who have worked to oppose racial prejudice, bigotry, and fascism in our community in Portland, Oregon, and Pacific Northwest more broadly. So, hey, do you think it's a good thing if there's people out here advocating and working to fight against racial prejudice, bigotry, and fascism?
I mean, I will respond. Yes, if it were true. Most of the time, people get labeled fascist and bigotry for voting for somebody.
So
what
I hear you. I hear you.
Incorrect. That's what I'm saying.
Listen. You're literally trying to steamroll, and I'm trying to hold your hand with the paper napkin in between, and I want you to walk with me, right? Because you're the one that gave me this site. Because you let someone put it in the chat, and you thought it was a good idea to call it out. So we're gonna walk through this. Cool. So far, we have that this organization is a coalition of citizens that actually came together to fight against neo-Nazis and shut down an actual festival for Schnazis. They currently work and they oppose racial prejudice, bigotry, and fascism in their community. So those are 2 W's already. This says Rose City Antifa opposes fascist organizations through direct action, education, and through solidarity with leftist spaces, activities, and organizations. So you're telling me that this group who is against Nazis and fascists are out here teaching people, building community, and making sure that we have progression through different organizations. Does that sound like a bad thing?
It doesn't sound like it, but is that what they're truly doing? Now I want to give you another question.
Okay, hold on.
How about
Before,
this? Wait.
No.
Bro, you can't.
No.
I'm trying to respond.
If you're gonna say,
hell no.
Shushies, bud. Like it's too early in the live to have to tell you shushies.
You're cutting me off, and that's your tactic.
Yeah.
I'm
walking you through. Literally, you gave this to me, and I'm walking through it in real time with you.
You won't let me respond.
I'm walking through it. No, this is what I would like. This is what I would like.
Okay, what do you like?
Your whole pushback this entire time, when I've been telling you about this, what I see on their website, your entire pushback has been, well, if this is what they're doing, and I'm like, cool.
It's not.
Can you provide before you make any claims? Can you provide me any evidence that they're doing this? The Rose City Antifa is doing something opposite than what's listed on their website.
Okay.
Go.
This is what I'm gonna say. So with Antifa,
I don't want to hear you pontificate. I would like for you to.
No, I'm gonna answer, bro. What the fuck? You just
are you gonna prove that they're doing something opposite than what they say?
I can't prove to you.
Got it.
Because I can't show you.
As long as you're admitting that, you can go ahead and say whatever you want to say.
Bro, I don't care.
Sure,
This is what I'm gonna tell you what they do. If I were to walk into the Antifa protest and be like, I voted for Trump, they'd be like, you're a fascist. So how does that work? When they say Rose City Antifa opposes fascist organization or whatever, that's not really what they're doing. It's just a label, like Make America Great Again.
How do you know? But
you just cut me off.
Say that if you don't have. Yes, I cut you off
because that's what they do.
First thing that I said, no. Okay, if you know that, then prove it.
That's what they do.
If you know it, then prove it.
Look up Nick Shirley at Antifa videos. Look up his videos at Antifa.
Who is Nick Shirley?
He's an independent journalist. You might not know him, but
okay,
independent journalist. He goes into Antifa. He connected with Rose, and they call him fascist for asking.
Just because someone calls you, stop. I need you to listen. Just because someone, stop it. Seriously. Just because someone calls you a fascist and they hurt your feelings doesn't mean it's a bad thing. No one cares about the fifis in your tum-tum. What I would like for you to do, because you've said this over and over and over and over, you said they're not doing these things.
They're not.
So unless you can actually provide actual evidence that they're not doing these things, then you need to stop saying this.
I just did. Nick Shirley Antifa protest on YouTube. Look it up. I gave you my evidence.
YouTube is not a source.
It actually
is not a source.
It's sources for independent journalists.
YouTube is not a source. I would like for you to get me an actual source. YouTube is not a source. Anybody can put anything on YouTube. YouTube is not a source. Did you know one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube is like videos about wraiths? Do you know what a wraith is?
A wraith? No. What is it?
What about a rougarou?
What is that?
What about a hellhound?
Nah, bro.
What about a skinwalker?
I do know what a skinwalker is.
Okay, yeah, they're all creatures, right? Those are some of my favorite things to watch on YouTube, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're real. It's just that they're easily find, and you can find that on YouTube. So YouTube is not a source.
And I see what you're saying.
I would like for you to get me an actual credible source that verifies that Rose City Antifa is not doing the things that they said they are doing on their website.
And like I said, independent journalists show you in person what is going on. That's a very...
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Out of here. Listen, you can't just say that it's not happening and you feel like it's not happening if you don't actually have anything to prove that it's not happening. It doesn't work that way. Literally doesn't work that way. W's in the chat for Alley Cat, who sent a $5 super chat to say, I just got an ICE ad before your stream loaded on YouTube. That's crazy. Thank you for all you do, Santana. Absolutely. And W's in the chat for Feisty, who sent out the 10 YouTube membership subscriptions. Let's go. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Again, guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates, guys. Please do not request up if you're friendly. We're not talking to friendlies. We're not talking to friendlies. We're only looking for some debates. It's spinning. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think this person's going to load, so let's try to load someone else.
Yo, what's
Johnny,
up?
Johnny, are you a Trump supporter?
I sure am.
All right, perfect. Johnny, listen, Johnny, before we get started, I want to let you know I'm rooting for you. Johnny,
You're rooting for me?
I would like for you to prove me wrong.
All right. Fire away.
Prove to me that you care. Prove to me that you're not performative. Prove to me that you actually mean the stuff that you say. Prove to me that you care about any of these things, that you care about Antifa or DEI or the border or the Constitution or America. Prove to me that you care about any of it.
Prove to you that I care about the anti-fascists.
Yes, the anti-fascist. Prove to me that you care about the anti-fascist.
Border or the Constitution or America.
Yeah, or DEI.
Well, as far as it goes as to anti-fascist, Antifa, these kind of things.
Sure.
Let me rephrase this and let me put this a different way, because
Sure.
I like what you say there, because you got the Constitution. I can pretend that, or I can tell you pertaining, I care about the Constitution. I care
about the Constitution.
I care about our rights as American citizens. For these people who label themselves as anti-fascist.
Wait. Don't conflate it. Don't conflate it. Stay with the Constitution. Tell me about why you, well, I mean, you going back to Antifa. Antifa has nothing to do with the Constitution.
Oh, well, it does. Let me finish. I'll show you. You said, prove to you that I care.
Okay.
I care about the
just to
Constitution.
verify, which one are you proving? Are you proving that you care about the Constitution, or are you proving that you care about Antifa?
I've proven that I care about the Constitution.
Okay, got it. Go ahead.
I care about the Constitution as an American citizen because majority of my family is military. Okay, so as far as people who have lived and died, not just in my family, but multitudes who have fought and died for this country to have the rights that we have all the way back to 1776, the very beginning. What we had this Constitution for was to get away from kings. All right, so to have our own freedom, to be free, life, love, the pursuit of happiness. All right, we're all entitled to that. If it makes you feel better to be an anti-fascist or Antifa, then I care about those rights for them to have that too. So I'm proving you two there. I care about two things there.
Okay. All right, cool.
I care about everybody that's an American citizen to be able to, everybody who's an American citizen to be able to have those rights as an American citizen.
Okay,
so therefore,
cool.
I prove that I care about our borders.
You didn't. Let's stress test this, okay? So let's stress test this. All right. So you care about the Constitution. How do you feel about flag burning? Is it okay if I burn a flag?
In my opinion, I think you're a disgrace if you do that, but I do believe you have the right if that is your way of showing a freedom of speech.
Okay.
Well, then you have that right.
Okay. Perfect.
Under our Constitution.
So if you don't like it, but you're good if I just lit a flag on fire in front of you.
I can't tell you that I would absolutely be good with it, but I will say that you have the right to do that if you so feel.
Wait, so are you saying that you would take
no, because
action
I
if I
care
did?
about our flag. No,
Right, but
I didn't say that.
No, I'm just trying to clarify.
You said, would I be good with it? I'm clarifying for you. I would not be good with it, but I didn't say I was going to take actions with it.
Okay.
Am I going to be happy about it? Fuck no.
Okay, but that's perfectly fine. But you won't try to stop me from actually burning the flag, correct?
Because you have the right to have your freedom of speech.
Okay. All right. That's exactly what I needed. Perfect. Next. How do you feel about Donald Trump deporting undocumented immigrants without giving them due process?
Due process. Back to the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
You're entitled no due process if you're not a citizen.
That's not true.
Where do you? Okay, show me where it's not true.
It's in the Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth. It's in the Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth Amendment, and it's also been ruled on. It's also been. You got to stop talking for a second, bud. You got to stop talking for a second, bud. It's also been ruled on 3 different times by the Supreme Court, and they deem that yes, even if you are not a citizen of the United States, if you're in the jurisdiction of the United States, then you get access to the Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth Amendment. So yes, even the Supreme Court, whose job it is to interpret the law and interpret the Constitution, says the Constitution actually protects undocumented immigrants. So much so to, hey, what's the split right now in the Supreme Court? Do you know?
So let me ask you this.
No. I asked you a question. Did you hear the question?
Well, I'm going to answer your question with a question.
The question is very simple. I said,
you want to prove me wrong?
No, you're not listening, bud. You don't have to give me a question to answer the question. The question was, do you know what the split is on the Supreme Court?
Currently, no, I don't. Okay,
perfect. It's 6-3. 6 conservatives, 3 progressive. 6-3. Recently, Donald Trump deported Kilmar Albergo Garcia, and the Supreme Court ruled 9-0. That means every single Supreme Court justice ruled that Donald Trump violated Albergo Garcia's right to due process as an undocumented immigrant and demanded he bring him back into the United States. So all of the Supreme Court justices, including the 3 that Donald Trump added to the Supreme Court, said that Donald Trump violated the Constitution by not giving him his access to due process. So again, can you tell me how the undocumented immigrants do not have access to due process under the Constitution when Donald Trump tested that out already? The Supreme Court that leans 6-3 to conservative, with 3 of them being appointed by Donald Trump, ruled unanimously that Donald Trump violated the Constitution and he had to bring him back. Go.
All right, so I missed some of what you said because somebody was trying to call me, so I had to muted the live. But I did catch. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Are you there?
Yep.
I missed some of what you said because somebody tried to make a call, and
the Supreme Court said Donald Trump violated the Constitution by not giving an undocumented immigrant right to due process because they are covered under the Constitution. Explain that to me. Go.
Explain why they consider Donald Trump as breaking the Constitution.
Yes.
Well, that's a nail biter for me because I can't understand. I don't see that he did anything to break the Constitution. I see what he did as the supreme leader of our country.
He's not the supreme leader. That's
the president.
That's literally what they call Kim Jong-un in North Korea. Yeah, the dictator. They call him the supreme leader. Did you just
I get a chance to
hold on, because I want to make sure. No, I need you to hear what you just said. I need you to hear what you just said.
Fucking understand.
Wait, did you mean
what are you, like 20 years old?
I'm 38.
Because he's the
How
top
old are you?
dog.
Exactly. Listen, I need you to understand what you just said. I need you to slow down and let it seep into your brain. You just called him the supreme leader. I don't know if there was a Freudian slip or you actually mean that, but Donald Trump is not the supreme leader. That is a term that is held by dictators, including Kim Jong-un in North Korea. So I'm going to send you a request to come off mute. I'll give you a chance to finish your sentence, but I need to make sure that you understand that you shouldn't be calling him a supreme leader unless you did that on purpose. I sent your request to come off mute.
I did on purpose call him the
Okay.
supreme leader to see where
Okay.
you would go with it. You got mad as hell, did you not? Because oh no, he's
I
not.
corrected
no
you
leader.
because again, I didn't know if there was a
Corrected me,
Freudian
son.
slip or
That's
you
what
meant
I'm trying
it.
to tell you. I know what I'm doing.
You
I
have
know
no
who I
clue.
am.
If you wait, so you
As
think it's a
much as
good
you
thing to
do.
call Donald Trump
You
the supreme
spit
leader?
out, I did it to see what kind of reaction.
No, do you think it's a
because
good
you were
thing to
trying
call
get a
him the
reaction
supreme
out of
leader?
me.
I didn't
Look,
try.
man,
No,
I'll tell
I
you like
literally
this.
just gave you
I
facts.
believe in God Almighty as mine.
Yeah, nobody cares about your actual false religion. You're not. You're not
False
religious.
religion.
You
My
don't
religion
know.
ain't false, bro.
You can't be
you
a
don't know
Christian.
your ass
You
from a
literally
hole
can't
in
be
the
a
ground.
Christian. You literally
I'm
can't
not
be a
a
Christian.
Christian.
But that's fine. That's fine. Let's get back to what we were talking about. The Constitution. You said that undocumented immigrants don't have access to due process under the Constitution. The Supreme Court already ruled that they do. You were telling me about why you don't understand it. Floor is yours.
He's a felon. He doesn't deserve to be in our country. President Trump did the right thing. If you don't buy into that, you don't fucking deserve to be in our country.
So are you telling me to go back to Africa?
No. I'm telling you, you don't deserve to be in our country if you think criminals deserve to be here.
Do you think that
don't try to
do you
turn
think
that
United
out.
citizens should be deported then? I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Can you help me understand it? You're saying that if I don't believe that, I don't deserve to be in the
Just
country.
like,
you
okay,
already said that
for
doesn't mean go back
example,
to Africa. Hey, let me
didn't
finish
say-
my sentence. I
Man,
let
fuck
you.
you.
I let
You a
you demonstrate
lying-ass
what you know.
motherfucker.
Listen. Hey, shushies. Bud, I know feelings are hard. I know. But it's okay. There's no need to get emotional. I want you to put your big boy pants on, and I want you to. Oh, he ran. It's okay. It's probably nap time. The baby probably needed a bottle. It happens. W's in the chat for Feisty. Feisty said 8. I'm not going to say. I read it too late. Sorry. W's in the chat for the donation. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Guys, this is the backup account. Make sure that if you look up at the top and you see the word follow, hit that follow button. Make sure that you're following this account because I'm going to be doing more debates on this account. This is the main account. Make sure you follow this account as well. But if you want to catch the debates, make sure you're following this account. If you'd like to support the live, again, you can do so. All the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. I fixed the link tree because I know certain people were saying, oh, it says something different. And so I made sure to actually fix that. So guys, you can definitely check that out. Is it Bohemian?
Bianca is my name.
Bianca, are you a Trump supporter?
I was trying to get to talk with you and the younger guy when
Are you a Trump supporter?
I am not a Trump supporter, so I might not be the one to talk to.
Thank you, guys. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. I appreciate each and every person. If you're in the box, please make sure that you are a Trump supporter because we're only looking for the debates. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live. Can we knock out these donuts? Can we knock out the donuts? Also, let's go ahead and get the likes up to 150,000 likes. I know we can do it. If you're over on the YouTube, like the stream. Nurse Mom, are you a Trump supporter? Nurse Mama, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, nope. Sorry. I didn't mean to request.
All right. No worries. I'll go ahead and drop it down.
I had it in my pocket.
Do 45, 47. Do 45, 47. Legendary, you putting Trump and bicep arms in the chat does nothing for me. If you're not in the request, like, stop being weird. You guys always hide in the comments and think that like spamming Trump actually means anything. Like, no one cares about that. Literally.
I wanted to laugh, fool.
Lisa, are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Okay. It keep low. Okay, guys, really quick, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Look down at the bottom of your screen. If you see the pink and blue person, you're good. You're good. You're perfect. But if you see the gray person, that means you're in the request. If you are in the request, make sure that you are ready to come up for a debate. Check down at the bottom of your screen and make sure that if you see if it's gray, that means you're in the request and you're here to debate. Sean, are you a Trump supporter?
My bad, bro. Nah, man. I'm far from that.
Let's try it again. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. We are not looking to talk to friendlies. You may think the background is cool. You may think that, you have something interesting to say. You may like, peanut butter and jelly or whatever. Like, none of that matters. We're only looking for debates. Gigi, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Gigi,
Yeah.
you sound like a kind-hearted person, and I'm hoping you can prove me wrong.
I'm good.
Gigi, can you prove to me that you care?
What do you mean?
I would like for you to prove me that you care about any of the things that, they talk about, right? You care about Antifa or DEI or the border or the Constitution or America. Just prove me wrong on any of it.
I care about all of it.
Sure.
As an American citizen.
Which one right now do you think you can prove to me that you care about?
The border.
Okay. Tell me why you care about the border.
Because under Joe Biden literally destroyed this country in 4 years by bringing 21 million illegal immigrants to this country.
That's not true.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's not. Where'd you get your numbers from?
Immigration.
Immigration what?
.gov.
Immigration.gov.
Mm-hmm.
You got it from immigration.gov. I'm going to type that in right now. That's not a real site.
It's not a real site?
It's not a real site. Literally just typed in immigration.gov. That's not a real site.
Well, what is your site?
It's not immigration.gov. Did you just make that up?
No.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, how would I make it up in this 21 million people that came into this country illegally?
Well, I'm not even talking about the number. I'm talking about the website that you just gave me. Where did you get the website from?
Well,
yeah, we'll get to the number in a second. We'll get to the number in a second, but where'd you get that website from?
Well, that is my website. The only thing I use is scholarly.org or .gov. So.
Yeah, you just told me immigration.gov.
Yeah.
Why is the site not working for me? When's the last time you used that website?
I guess when Biden was in office.
What about Biden? Okay. So you use this imaginary website when
No,
Biden
it's not
was
an
in
imaginary
office?
website. No, it's not.
You sure about that?
I'm positive about that.
Okay, because it seems like it's an imaginary website, but cool. So you use this website, right? And it told you that 21 million undocumented immigrants came into the U.S.
Yes, but also 326,000 missing children under Biden without sponsors was missing under Biden.
That's a really good talking point. Hey,
No,
before I
that's a real
debunk both of those,
Go ahead and
debunk both of those.
I got my facts on both of them, so.
You don't even have a real website. You just gave me an imaginary website.
I do my research.
On what? On immigration.gov?
Don't pivot, host. Let's do it.
Who's pivoting? You just gave me a false website, but now you're saying you do your research.
Don't pivot. Let's do it.
Like I was saying,
Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
Before I actually debunk the talking points that you have.
You can never debunk that. Them are real.
Before I debunk the talking points that you just had, How many times have you been on a TikTok live and you've tried to run those 2 points? Just one.
How many times? Why? What difference do it make?
I'm just wondering how many times you've been told that you're wrong and you've been proven that you're wrong. Again, I
Really?
don't think that you guys care. I think you're disingenuous. That's why
Really?
you keep repeating the same thing that you know
Okay.
is not true.
Okay. Well, on every platform
Okay,
I go
so
on,
let's start
on
with
every
the
platform
amount
that
of.
I go on, I'm never wrong. I happen to be a master
I'm sure.
debater.
I'm sure you.
Let's
I'm sure
debate.
you're never wrong on
Let's
Facebook.
debate.
I am
Let's
positive
debate.
that you're never wrong on Facebook.
I'm come
Like
up here to debate. I come up here to debate. It's not.
Yeah, I
It
know.
don't supposed to be about me. This is about politics. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I mean, you just said that you're a masturbator. I mean, I'm not negating you masturbating, but like, your information is correct.
Masturbating? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
You're funny.
You said you're a masturbator.
Master debater.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Okay, I
Okay.
guess. So as far as the actual number for undocumented immigrants that came in under Joe Biden, the number is widely acceptable to be around 10 million, not 21.
21 million.
Okay,
It's
again,
not 10 million.
again, you can't prove to me where you actually
what
just
you
got your
talking about? I
information
can't
from.
prove it.
You just told me
Ain't gonna make me go bring up my
immigration.gov,
source.
which is
Let me
not
tell
a
you
real
something. It's
thing.
21 million illegal immigrants that's came into this country that my tax dollars are supporting right now. Come
Listen,
on, stop
listen,
it. I mean,
Listen,
you as a
listen,
black man
Linda.
up here advocating,
Hey, I need you to have some act right.
advocating for illegals. What they ever done for you?
Shushies. I need you to have some act right.
You're a black person. Come on, let's go.
Listen. I need you to have some act right. Have some decorum. This is a classy joint. I got a little bit of velvet on the wall over here.
Classy joint.
I got some velvet on the wall. I got champagne flutes. We got some caviar getting ready to come through the front door. Like, this is a classy joint. Like, let's keep it above board. All right. So the number that you're referring to is one, it's off. And then two, according to the CPB, there were 9.7 million encounters, which there's a difference between encounters and crossings. But nowhere can you find any number that would tell you that there's 21 million undocumented immigrants that came into the country. So would you like to dispute the numbers that came from the CBP?
I'm going to dispute the facts that I have, which they come by land, they came by sky, they came through swimming, they came through the southern border, they came through Canada. So what are you telling me? It's been 21
I'm telling you that
million
CBP
came into America undocumented and unvetted. Thank you.
Gigi, you cannot tell me where you got your information from. You gave me a fake website. I didn't
give you no fake website. I did not give you no fake website.
Well, why does immigrant.gov not work?
Let me give it to you right now. Oh, I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Sure. Guys, while she gets ready to demonstrate what she knows, tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 200,000 likes. Also, guys, massive W's in the chat for. I think it's Eugenia. Your name is cut off. I can't really see your whole name over on YouTube, but it's in 150 Ugandan. Thank you so much for that 150 Ugandan super chat to say, hey, Santana, first of all, I'm sorry for the small amount. Listen, I promise you, friend, when I say anything's accepted, everything's appreciated, I mean it. Never say you're sorry. Thank you. But I wanted to say, but thank you for what you're doing. And also all that shushies from Uganda. Uruguay, not Uganda. Holy smokes. Uruguay. Why am I saying Uganda? Uruguay. Thank you so much for the 150 from Uruguay and the love. W's in the chat for Corporate Kane, who sent a $5 super chat to say TikTok debates is like plucking random people off the corner to talk. There's non-zero chance that they're crazy though. Yeah, like they're not well. Love people. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the link to in the bio. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. 2.6 of us hanging out here, guys. Make sure you hit the follow button. This is the backup account. We're doing debates on the backup account. Hit the follow button for the backup account and the main account. Follow the main account. E, what up, E?
56, 17,
Where are you counting about, Gigi?
No. I was counting. I got the source right here.
Sure, hold on one second. Hold on 1 second. What up, E?
Come on now.
I'm just a bit speechless because she mentioned people coming in undocumented via planes, and I was like, "Are we gonna let that slide or nah?" Because how do you come in?
It's so much happening. Did you hear the website that she tried to give me?
Yes, immigration.gov.
That's what you don't know. They had illegal apps that they was using.
Gigi,
thank you.
Gigi, don't make Gigi. Didn't I just tell Gigi? Didn't I just tell you about the velvet on the wall? I just told you we got.
Yeah,
this
but
ain't no grass.
she's coming in here trying to get on me about something. She didn't.
Gigi,
I was talking to Santana.
Gigi, we do not have grass on the wall. This is not one of those spots in Atlanta. This is a classy joint. We got velvet on the wall. I need you to have some act right.
I'm in New York City.
I need you to have some. Listen, you sound like Boom Sister. I need you to slow it down.
You didn't even finish discussing it with me first, and then you're going to jump to her. Let me just. I came up here with the source. Let me take.
Okay, okay. I'll be quiet.
Just really quick. She's not an op. She's literally not an op. Stop it. She's not an op. Gigi, I'm telling you, respect my velvet. Okay? You respect my velvet, Gigi.
She came up here hopping on telling me about I didn't know what I was talking about when they come by land and by sky, honey. That been proven by CNN News. Okay? Your news,
Did you
not
just
mine.
CNN News?
Tell me your source. I just did.
Tell me your source, Gigi.
BRB.
There was an estimated 14 million undocumented immigrants in the USA as of July 2023.
Tell me your source.
The Pew Research Center.
Pew Research Center. Pew Research Center. Okay.
Other estimates vary, with the Center for the Migration Studies estimating another 11.7 million in July of 2023, which add up to what? I believe that's over 21 million.
It's not. Give me the actual title of the. Hold on, Gigi, slow down.
Gigi, hold on. American Immigration Council.
Gigi.
I'm giving you the source.
Slow down. No, slow down and listen.
Oh my God.
Give me the title of the article that you're looking at from the Pew Research Center.
American Immigration Council.org. The title is Undocumented Immigrants.
You just said it was from Pew. Now you're changing the source.
It's right there. It falls in the same section of what I was talking about.
Are you reading an AI overview?
Don't give it. Just go to the article. You scam my
Gigi, no. I need to know what the article is. Are you reading
I just told
AI?
You. Undocumented immigrants. It's under American Immigration.
Gigi, hey, seriously. You're an adult. Gigi, I'm not joking. Stop coming off mute and listen for a second. Stop coming off mute and listen for a second. You're an adult, and we're going to stop the over talking. I shouldn't have to call your name 15 times like you're my daughter. One at a time. Slow down.
Ask me a question, and I gave it to you.
You won't let me finish the question before you try to answer it, bud.
You told me to give you the title of the American Immigration Council.org to show you that the title is Undocumented Immigrants.
Pew Research, and then you changed it. So the question that I have is, are you reading an AI overview? Yes or no?
You have the American Immigration Council.org.
Did you hear the question?
It wasn't a question I wanted to receive from you. Did you get the right? Did you get the right article?
I don't care. I don't care if it's the question that you wanted to receive. I need to know: are you reading the AI overview? Yes or no?
No.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Oh my God! You don't want to read it. You don't want to read it. Come on, host. Yeah. Okay. Okay, whatever make you sleep good at
Okay,
night.
so
That's
we're
the
not looking
numbers.
at Pew anymore.
21 million illegal immigrants have entered America, like I said before.
So we're not looking at Pew Research anymore. You want me to look at a different source?
I just told you, AmericaImmigrationCouncil.org. You keep on pivoting.
Okay,
Come on now.
slow. Take a step back. Okay, AmericanImmigrationCouncil.org. And let's see here, American Immigration Council. Where do I go? I'm on the site. I'm on the AIC. Where do I go? You have no idea because you've been using the AI overview.
Undocumented immigrants. That's the title.
Yeah. Where do I go?
You're on the page. You can go anywhere. It talks about
I'm on the page, but you don't know because you've been reading the AI overview and you don't know what you're actually reading. I have not been reading
your AI overview. I have not. I'm on the first page. What are you talking about?
You just said that you were on Google and you read it off Google.
But I'm saying though, what is the difference? If it's 21 million, it's 21 million. Come on now.
Because you don't know what you're reading. Okay, give me the title.
That's crazy.
Give me the title.
I just gave you the title like 3 times.
No, I'm on the site. Give me the title.
Undocumented immigrants. Am I speaking English or what? What's going on?
Barely.
Wow.
All right, so I'm on the site and I'm searching undocumented immigrants.
Yes.
And it just says undocumented immigrants. It doesn't say anything else.
That's all it says.
When was the article published?
Do I have to do your homework for you too, babe?
No, I need you to tell me so I can find this.
I mean, it should be hard to find. It's
I'm literally typing in what you're saying. I'm on the site.
And once you put in that,
I'm on the site.
It's right there on the first page.
It's not because you're looking at the AI overview. I'm on the actual site.
I am not looking at the AI overview. It don't say nothing about no AI overview. It says.
Go ahead, E.
Hey, I'm on Gigi's side. Gigi's side. All right.
Okay.
So I want to help her substantiate her claim. All right.
I would just like to know what she's reading from. Where is it?
Yeah, I'm not looking at that because no, I have other sources. I have sources that you can actually go to and look at. All right. Like we can check out factcheck.org. We can look at, Homeland Security. We can do things like that. So DHS. So the CBP did record approximately 10.8 million encounters during the Biden administration. But of that 10.8 million encounters, all right, about 2.5 million of those people were actually released into the United States. Those would be people who were actually seeking asylum. So they had credible claims for asylum. So there's that. I do want all of us to understand the difference between an encounter and also entry and also a crossing into the United States of America. I think that's what's getting lost. Also, there's no way, Miss Gigi, that you can come into the United States via plane without documentation. It does not happen. You can't even stow away on a plane.
Did you know about the app they was using? They was
using
the app.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hey,
I did. I knew about that.
Also, I was able to search it up. It says immigrants in the United States, and this is an article from 2021.
To the United States with the app. They was giving them free plane ride.
This is an article from 2021. It says immigrants within the United States. It gives a breakdown. And again, from 2021, and this information here, like it doesn't give what you're saying. It talks about like the college level of
many. You up here advocating for 11 million. One too many. I don't care.
I haven't advocated for anything. I'm telling you, you don't know what you're talking about.
You are. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know in this country, we cannot stand to be taking care of someone else. And they all come in here with the same excuse on fear of their life and fear of their life. I have a girlfriend that works at the fucking immigration department.
So you think I'm supposed to trust you or your girlfriend that works at the immigration department?
In fear of their life.
You started off giving me a fake website, and now you've given me sources that don't say what it says you're going to say. You're lying about reading an AI overview. Why should I believe anything that you're saying, Gigi?
life all right, selling their own
Gigi,
babies
why,
to get over here.
Gigi, why should I believe anything that you're saying?
I don't care if you believe me or not.
You've
81
lied
years
about everything.
voted for Donald J. Trump, and that's it. That's it. The American.
Okay. All right. Stop talking for a second. W's in the chat. Stop talking. W's in the chat for Anna who sent stop it.
This country. That's it.
Gigi, if you come off mute again, I'm gonna drop you. Stop it. Have some self-control. W's in the chat from Anna who sent a $5 donation saying, your live is chaotic in the best way possible. I promise you, I have no interest in it being chaotic right now, Anna, but thank you so much for the 5. W's in the chat for Kim who sent a $10 donation saying the CPB will never be able to prove video evidence of any crossings because they do not have cameras. Exactly. W's in the chat for Kim for the $5 super chat. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. And Erica's hanging out with us, guys. Make sure you take care of Erica. Show Erica some love. Let's give Erica, and I know her pay links are in the link tree in her bio. Go ahead and show Erica some love. Last but not least, hit the follow button. This is the backup account. We're going to be doing debates on the backup account. Hit the follow button on the backup account, turn on your notifications, and follow the main account as well. Follow both of them. Drop it in the chat and let me know that you follow both of them. Erica.
Yes.
Would you like to?
Like to touch it? I don't want to touch it. Okay. All right. The question I would ask Gigi is like, what is the net negative? So Gigi, come off mute. I have a question for you, love. Let's have a conversation. I know that we can do this. Miss Gigi?
I'm here.
Okay. Hey, love. All right. Hi, I'm Erica. It's nice to meet you. Okay. So,
Nice to meet you.
Gigi, I understand that the border is definitely a concern of yours. You have a concern when it comes to immigration here in the United States of America. So my question to you would be is what is the negative of immigration here in the country? And we're going to talk about it, okay?
Break it down to me. What do you mean? What is the negative?
The negative, like what impact do they have, let's say, on your daily life? Are they impacting, let's see here, any benefits that you may be receiving? Are they impacting your income? Are they impacting your housing? Like what is it? Why do you have a problem with immigration?
First of all,
hold on. Really quick, Gigi.
Why is the host keep on
do you go by the name Golden Goddess?
Come on now, you scared for me to talk?
Do you go by the name Golden Goddess?
I want to ask her question first.
Do you go by the name Golden Goddess?
That. Huh?
Do you go by the name of Golden Goddess?
Why?
So you do.
Why? What's the big deal? Everybody know me. Who? What?
Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to know. So Gigi, when we first started,
why is everybody concerned about my name?
You came up here and I said, hey, how many times have you been told that the information that you're spouting is incorrect? And you said that you have never been told that. And I sat there and said that you're disingenuous. And so now, no. You're running around this app, spreading misinformation and being a chaos agent.
Spreading misinformation.
And I don't know if you're doing this for shits and giggles or shiggles, as I like to call it, but I have no interest in actually going back and forth with someone who has been told multiple times that the stuff that you're saying is absolutely incorrect. You're being harmful. You're being willfully harmful, and there's no need for me to platform you in front of a total of about 3,000 people. There's no way I'm going to do that. Ain't no way, E. You're muted.
I know. She go bye-bye.
Ain't no way.
I get it. Totes.
Only request up if you're a Trump supporter, guys. Please do not request up if you're friendly. We're not talking to friendlies. If you're in the request right now and you are not a Trump supporter, drop out of the box. Do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not talking to friendlies. So if you're you're in the box right now and you are not a Trump supporter, go ahead and drop out because we're not going to talk to friendlies. All right. When I bring you in, make sure that you are a Trump supporter. W's in the chat for Angela. Angela sent a $5, said, asked her feelings on the number of seeds and lemons. I missed it. I didn't get a chance. I'm sorry.
Chat with Chris and see what we can do about that. Because I mean, like, as it's set up.
Armani, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh.
Why would you just mute? Are you a Trump supporter?
He go bye-bye. Guys, remember to take a look at the two people down below. If they're not blue and pink, then that means that you are in the request. And if you're not a Trump supporter, you shouldn't be in the request. Yeah. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Fun. No? Okay. I tried.
CPT, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Hey, CPT, prove me wrong. Prove to me that you actually care about any of the stuff that you say you care about and you're not just being performative.
I think we can prove that we care about the border.
Sure. Tell me how.
I think as it sits, we already have a pretty generous immigration system already. And I think we've taken something to the tune of 500,000 migrants per year, just strictly to become citizens of the U.S. It has nothing to do with illegal or anything immigration. I think if we were able to curb the immigration outside of that, I think our system would be more properly able to handle those immigrations and control the border effectively and divert some of those funds in order to, speed up the process for a lot of people that are doing it the right way.
Okay. I am not against making sure that we properly address it and try to do those very things. Question for you. Donald Trump, who has control of the House, the Senate, the presidency, the Supreme Court, Donald Trump, the same Donald Trump that said, don't sign the Langford bill because we will get a better bill under the Trump administration. Can you name one piece of legislation that they've put forward to address the border?
The big, beautiful bill.
The big, beautiful bill does not address the border.
Sure it does.
How?
It provided funding it actually increased the cap of immigration judges from 700 to 800, provided funding for the temporary judges in order to process some of the applications until they're able to get actual immigration judges, and it funded it added several billion for border security, the ICE.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. The biggest thing that it did was actually, yes, it did add the money for ICE, which ICE is not addressing the border. It reallocated the appropriations for the actual funding of the judge. So they're not hiring judges. They're appointing temporary judges, like you stated, which the temporary judges are literally Trump loyalist lawyers and also border agents who don't have the prerequisite to be border judges. Now, I guess to be more specific, because with the big, beautiful bill, we understand the main underlying point of that was tax cuts, right? That's the big thing, tax cuts. But under Joseph Robinette Biden, the Langford bill specifically addressed the border. And even when it has something in it that wasn't about the border and the Republicans said, no, we don't want that because we want a standalone bill, they actually took out the additional items and purposely a standalone bill, and it still was not actually passed because of Donald Trump. Can you tell me the actual bill that is specifically for the border that actually does anything close to what the Langford bill was proposing to do, which was increase the amount of judges, increase the actual funds for equipment for Border Patrol, pay for more Border Patrol agents, and also put in the different requirements around coming into the country?
Well, if you look at the main tenets of the Langford bill, the big, beautiful bill addressed a lot of those.
It didn't. We just went over that.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess we can agree to disagree because
that's not how it works, friend.
Did it not increase the actual judges by 100?
No, because
there's not a cap and it didn't increase.
the actual Langford bill was going to substantially increase the number of judges, the number of border patrol agents, the amount of equipment that they had, including like drones and things like that to patrol the border. And then while also shortening the processing time. And also there was a provision, which I didn't necessarily like, but that allowed the president to quote unquote shut down the border for a certain amount of people, right? So there were multiple things that were proposed, and the preponderance of those things weren't addressed with the BBB. The only thing that you can really point to is the billions of dollars that was given to ICE, and ICE doesn't actually do anything for the border.
Well, it's not necessarily just ICE. I mean, they diverted funds to the Border Patrol for the equipment. Everything you just mentioned there was funds allocated for that.
That's not true. Go ahead, Erica.
As well.
So the majority of the funding that is going to Border Patrol to the border is actually going to be the $46.5 billion for the border wall, which isn't really improving the immigration system. Also, they're going to be doing the detention expansion. So a lot of money is going there also. So to build new facilities to detain people. But again, that's not improving the immigration system. That's not hiring more judges, more clerks. That's not shortening the length of time that you have to file for asylum. That's not doing any of those types of things that could actually improve the system itself. It's just throwing money at it to continue to criminalize immigration. So there's that. So it's not actually improving anything when you take a look at it. Money doesn't mean improving.
It says the bill
It just means
appropriates
money.
$6.1 billion to CBP for border security technology and screening. Is that not what you guys were talking about?
We're talking about the betterment of the immigration system.
Well, you just said like reducing the amount of time that someone can file for.
But it doesn't do that.
Right.
So basically, what
how
Santana is asking you about is about reform.
How is reducing the amount of time that someone can claim asylum help the system?
Oh, because
No,
it
no,
will.
no.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Santana.
No, go ahead and finish your point.
It's okay. I'm good.
Yeah, so the actual appropriations of the bill, right? Erica told you that the majority of the bill, 46.6 of it is towards the wall, 75 billion is towards the actual detention centers, right? Like ICE. And then 13.5 billion is for state and local reimbursement. 1 billion is for the Department of Defense, and the remaining is for CBP, which is to hire new agents, purchase vehicles, and new infrastructure, right? But the majority—
That's what you were talking about earlier, right?
Right. But the majority of the bill— okay, let's do the math on this real quick, if you don't mind. All right. So let me grab my handy dandy calculator. So the
Wait, are we going now to there was no funding to now?
No,
we're going to compare how much went to each, and
what
that's
I'm
going to be
telling you is the point that I'm trying to make is the actual Langford bill that directly was to support the entire border in its whole with multiple different levels of funding for the main points needed. This bill has a small subsection that's less than $1 billion for that very purpose. Literally, the point that I'm making is the entire bill that was proposed under Joseph Robinette Biden, Donald Trump rolled it into the BBB and allocated less than $1 billion for that entire bill. That's the point.
Right, but you're comparing it to a bill that didn't pass, and still not even all the Democrats voted for, to a bill that did pass. So it's kind of hard to compare the two.
Passed
when a bill didn't pass.
The bill passed based on tax cuts, not on border security. And we understand that the bill did not pass because Donald Trump, one, did not want the bill to pass because he said that he wanted to be able to run on it. But more specifically, he was out and open saying that we're going to pass a better bill that's under the Republican Party. And that's why I said, can you name that bill that they've actually tried to pass under the Republican Party, since they have all the power, that directly addresses the border? You said the BBB. I'm telling you, the appropriations in the BBB don't come close to what was proposed under Biden.
Okay, well, that's great. The bill didn't pass, so we really can't compare it because they've actually.
The point that I'm trying to make,
but
Bud, is like, even though you say you care about the border, Donald Trump doesn't care about the border. Donald Trump isn't doing anything to address the border. The Republican Party, who has all the power, has not actually tried to fix the border. They don't care about the border. They don't.
So I guess, how would you define
are.
fixing the border? How would you define that?
I think you both are speaking in like man terms. You're speaking in man terms. All right, because you like CPT captain, you think that throwing money at it is fixing it. That's not fixing it. They actually need reform to where they can improve the process of the border, because that is the issue. It's not that there's not enough money, is that's the system itself sucks. That's
kind of what I said.
So
that's kind of what I said in the very beginning.
So the Langford bill actually was going to address the actual issues at the border. All right. It was a reformative bill. It was a reformative policy, I should say. All right. It was going to, yes, of course, provide money. All right. Because that's just one part of it. All right. But it also was going to allow to have more judges, more clerks. Okay. It was going to actually have a system in place to work on the backlog. All right. For those who are still waiting for their asylum cases to be heard. That's what we need. We need something that's actually going to change the way our immigration is handled. All Donald Trump is doing is throwing money at it and basically making immigration punitive. They're making it punitive. So that they're basically criminalizing people for wanting to come into the United States of America. So Santana is asking you, what policy has Donald Trump actually put forth to improve our border? The answer is none, because the big, beautiful bill is not policy. All right. It was literally a budget reconciliation bill. That's all it was. It wasn't policy.
Sure. But like I said, when I first came on, I said, I care about the border, and I believe the president cares about the border by fixing the crisis of so many people coming in undocumented, sealing the border up, enforcing the border, getting the legal immigrants processed faster.
He literally didn't do any of that.
Okay, well,
like all the talking points that
they just dropped.
Then
the border crossings just dropped sharply when he got elected. Just
why did the border crossings?
Coincidence?
Why did the border crossings drop?
Well, it took a sharp drop just by the virtue of him being elected.
That's not true. Why did the border crossings drop?
Well, the Biden administration waited until
I didn't say anything about Biden. I said, why did the border crossings drop?
I just gave you two examples, and you keep asking the same question.
Biden. I'm saying when Trump took office, why did the border crossings drop?
Because they knew he was elected to secure the border and to curb illegal immigration. So
no one's scared of your daddy.
Being elected,
tell me what actually happened. Your daddy's not tough. Your daddy's not strong. No one's scared of your daddy. Tell me the reason why.
Well, I mean, I can keep giving you reasons. I guess you won't accept them. If someone knows that the border is going to be enforced with the new administration,
we've already established that Donald Trump didn't pass any type of policy to address the border.
No, we didn't. I mean, I just listed off the items of the BBB.
The BBB is not policy. He doesn't. The BBB is not policy. Just because you appropriate a certain amount of funds to actually be allocated for resources does not mean that's policy to address the border. Donald Trump.
Okay, what about expanding the expected removal?
Stop it and listen. Donald Trump did not pass any type of policy to address the border. What Donald Trump did was implement cruelty. Donald Trump specifically started putting people in concentration camps. Donald Trump started violating undocumented immigrants' rights. Donald Trump started deporting undocumented immigrants to CCOT. Donald Trump started making, and his minions started making jokes about making alligator food out of them. And so the United States of America has officially been added to a human rights watch list. Other countries are telling their people, do not travel to the United States of America. So yes, undocumented immigrants coming into the country is down, but so is all travel into the U.S., including vacation and tourism. That's why places like Las Vegas is hurting because Donald Trump implemented cruelty. He didn't implement any policies, and people don't want to come to the country. And the rest of the world is literally saying this country is a human rights threat. That's what happened.
So is expanding expedited removal not a policy?
Can you address what I said?
Well, you just started talking about tourism. So
no, I need you to
address
address
about
what
immigration,
I said.
or are we talking?
I need you to address what I said.
The tourism part of it, because I can't.
No,
address
you
that
don't
because
leave
it
out of
doesn't
the tourism part. Why wouldn't you? Why would I mention the tourism part?
Because it has zero to do with immigration and illegal immigration.
The reason why I mentioned the tourism part is because that's people deciding to come into the country. And people are making
you saying that's because they're scared of
yes,
of
because
ICE
we're on a
so,
human rights watch list.
Oh, so if you have a visa to come into the country, why would you be scared of ICE?
Because we're on a human rights watch list.
Do you check human rights watch list before you go on vacation somewhere?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I never heard about it until you guys started talking.
Have you ever been out of the country
because of
before?
white privilege.
Yeah, plenty.
That's because of white privilege.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't look very white to you.
That's
but,
literally because of white privilege. You're a white man and you think you can just go anywhere and have to just, people have to accept you. But hey, guess what?
No, if you have an American passport,
most people,
you can pretty much go anywhere and not worry.
Most people, that's not true. Most people want to know the country that they're heading into and ensure that they're not walking to a country that can actually violate their rights or they're in jeopardy.
So if you got a visa, why would you feel like you're not welcome into a country?
Because we're on a human rights watch list. Donald Trump is specifically, ICE is specifically not only violating the rights of undocumented immigrants, they're violating the rights of their American citizens. We have American citizens who are being harassed, who are being detained, that are being handcuffed. You have a preacher that got shot in the face with a rubber pellet ball. You have police officers that are being maced by ICE. They're breaking into people's apartments at 3 o'clock in the morning and zip tying kids. Like, why would you come into a country that's doing this? What are you talking about?
I don't understand why that would scare someone from coming into the country. If you're completely welcome, have a visa, and are on vacation.
If you don't care about your citizens, why would you care about someone else coming from a different country?
Well, I mean, that's cool to bring up anecdotal, things like that, but there's no widespread violations of rights anywhere.
It's literally happening across the board. CPT, if you don't feed your kids, why would I expect you to feed my kids?
Why would you ever expect me to feed your kids?
I wouldn't. I literally wouldn't. I literally wouldn't. Like, that's because you're a horrible person, but it's an analogy, bud.
I mean, are we going to talk about the border, or are we going to just talk about...
No, it's an analogy. It's like things aren't clicking for you, right? Like, it doesn't fit your narrative, and since it doesn't fit your narrative, it doesn't make sense. Because again,
you bounce around to like 5 different things. Are we talking about the border?
That's because I'm trying to figure out a way for
stuff? Are we talking
the reason
vacation?
why I'm bouncing around is because I'm trying to find a way to make those two little rocks that's click clacking in your head actually meet instead of whizzing past each other and just making air. It's not connecting for you. You don't understand because 1, either you're incompetent, or 2, it's cruelty and you don't give a shit. Which one? Which one? Is it incompetence or is it cruelty?
It's neither.
It's got to be one of the two.
If you could focus on the issue that we're talking about, maybe we could go somewhere.
I'm literally focusing on the issue and I'm breaking it down.
We're talking about immigration. We're talking about immigration.
If I told you,
you wouldn't accept the big beautiful bill, all the provisions, all the billions that they've appropriated. But
CPT,
you want to go to like feeding kids, vacation.
CPT. If I told you that people are making the decision not to come into the country, literally making the decision not to come into the country because of Donald Trump's administration that's violating human rights, why would people who you just said would be welcome, if they're saying, no, I don't want to come into the country, why would anyone who's not welcome say, I don't want to come in and I want to come into the country? Does that make sense to you?
Why don't you point me to why don't you point me to where it actually says that that's the exact correlation for it? Because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other factors of people not traveling internationally and going on vacation. I mean, I think the rest of the world has their own inflation problems, and economic problems.
What-
So
Sure,
just correlating
stop-
the two
stop
doesn't
it,
really
stop
point to
it,
what you're
stop it,
what you're
stop it,
talking
stop
about.
it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. W's in the chat for Kabira. What up, Kabira? Kabira sent a $25 donation saying, ask if you would go to Afghanistan and why or why not. I'm going to have him answer that question in just a moment because yes, W's in the chat for Charles who sent a $5 donation or $5 super chat. And W's in the chat for Rad Storm. What up, Rad, who sent a $2 super chat to say U.S. has detained tourists for weeks after arrival. Yes, they have. They literally have. W's in the chat for everybody. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out, guys. And make sure you take care of Erica. Erica's hanging out up here. I'm about to give her the flow, but make sure, Flora, that you make sure you show her some love. Yeah, I know. Make sure you show her some love. And also hit her pay links in her bio. Last but not least, make sure that you're following me. Look up at the top. If you see the word follow, you're not following me. This is the backup account. We're going to be doing the debates here on the backup account for a while. So hit the follow on the backup account. Also follow the main account. Follow both of them. Let me know when you follow both of them. Go ahead, E.
Okay, shout out to Feisty for the 20. I appreciate you, Feisty. Thank you so, so much, love. All right, draw some hearts in the chat for Feisty. You just mentioned, like, where can you specifically see that the United States is, facing a humanitarian, is on a humanitarian watch list and that immigration is one of the issues. Did you know?
Oh, I didn't say that. I was saying, where would you find where it correlates people not coming to the U.S. for tourism, how it correlates directly to immigration?
I mean, but according to the World Travel and Tourism Council, all right, they actually found that the U.S. is the only country out of 184 that's facing a tourism decline this year. That's you don't see a correlation there. You don't see a correlation.
No, I don't. You just said that.
We're doing at the border.
Look, tell me where a correlation is.
So
also, there's a great article that was completed by Forbes that talks about the $29 billion that has been lost due to the Trump administration policies that's impacting tourism directly connected with their actual immigration policy. Literally, Forbes did a complete breakdown of the $29 billion, and this was as of July, so it's increased, but the $29 billion that has been lost due to Donald Trump's policies. Sorry, go ahead, E.
Yeah, it's okay. And so also another thing is that there's a few different things. All right. It's like so many things that we have to look at. And then this is going to be on to you to look into because Santana and I cannot continue to do your homework for you. I say that very, very nicely. With that being said, we also have to take into account the fact that the Supreme Court is now allowing the Trump administration to basically racial profile people.
Yes.
So like for you, CPT, would you go to a country that allows people to racially profile whatever ethnicity it is that you are?
That's not what the Supreme Court ruling was about.
Yeah, actually, yes, it is.
Yes, it literally what it was about.
It actually
it's literally what it is.
It actually affirmed law that's been in place since 1975 that you can't. So they never.
it did not affirm law.
That law has
did not affirm the law. What it did is that it's actually allowing them to stop people based on their appearance. All right, so they can stop people based on the fact of where they're located. All right, so if they are a certain complexion, all right, and where they're located, they can be stopped and they can be asked, all right, if they belong in the United States of America. It is allowing them to racially profile. If you don't want to say racially profile, it's allowing them to ethnically profile people. Would you want to go to a country that is ethnically or racially profiling your demographic? Yes or no?
I wouldn't go illegally, that's for sure.
You wouldn't go illegal. Okay, all right, sure. You wouldn't go at all.
Would you go legally?
Yeah, if I have a visa in my hand, a passport in my hand, I'm not worried about
legally go to a country that is.
Why would you be worried about being deported if you've got permission to be there?
Do you know what profiling is, bud? Do you know what profiling is, bud? What's profiling?
I know what profiling is.
What's profiling?
Stopping someone based upon the way they look.
Okay, so if you know that the country that you're going to is going to stop and harass, because it's not just stop and harass you based on the way that you look. You're telling me that you're going to willfully put yourself in a situation where you can be stopped and harassed by the way that you look. You're willfully going to do that.
I know you guys like to assume that that's the case.
Answer the
but
question.
That Supreme.
Answer the question.
I would, if I had permission to be there, I would have zero problem going.
So yes, you would willfully put yourself in a situation where you could be stopped and harassed. That's what you're saying.
If you call harassing, stopping me and say, "Hey, do you have your visa?"
No, I
and
just
I pull it out
need
and
you to
say, "Here
answer
you
the
go."
question
Sure.
directly.
Yeah, I mean, you can call it harassment, or you can call it, "Hey, stopping and asking for your documentation."
So disingenuous. You are so.
So when you go to another country and you stop at the customs office and they ask you for your passport, are you being harassed?
It's not the customs office, bud. If that's understandable, if it's the customs office, we're talking about walking down the street. We're talking about being at dinner. We're talking about going to a movie. We're talking about just being out and about in everyday life. We're not talking about going through customs or at a traffic stop.
Like your guest
We're not talking about no. We're not talking about you actually breaking the law or entering the country. We're literally talking about just basically stop and frisk, which stop and frisk has already been deemed to be negatively impacting specifically to Black people because they are racially profiled. That's the point. It's not that you're doing anything illegal. It's not that you're actually engaged in some reason for someone to actually, identify you. It's you're just walking around looking the way that you look, and they say, "Oh, you meet this description of someone that I racially profiled." That's the point.
Right,
and if you're saying that you would actually,
that you cannot,
you're saying that you would. No, they said you can.
No, they said you cannot.
What's the name of the case? What's the name of the case?
Oh gosh, it's the one. Hang on, I'll look it up.
W's in the chat for Patricia. Patricia, thank you so much for the 10. I really appreciate it. Patricia, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna use this 10 and I'm gonna get me some whiskey this evening. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this 10 and I'm gonna give me some. Listen, I'm gonna buy me some whiskey with this 10. W's in the chat for Patricia. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Guys, if anyone else like to support the live, you can do so. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Make sure you're taking care of Erica. I know her pay links are in the link tree in the bio. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter.
He's just absolutely wrong.
Yeah,
right?
He's willfully obtuse and he's gaslighting us. Someone said,
"Oh, give me just a second and I'll pull it up."
It's so much to actually cover here because Santana, another thing that people have to take into account when visiting the U.S. is the new visa integrity fee of $250.
Yep.
All right. So people like from China, people from Venezuela, other countries that Trump isn't a fan of are definitely going to have to pay that $250. So that's going to deter people from wanting to visit here. Also, some people who are looking to come here on B1 visas won't be able to do it because they have to pay a bond upwards of $15,000. So it's like people are being priced out of even visiting the U.S. Right? And one of the things that Donald Trump wanted to do was reduce our debt and also our deficit, then he's doing a pretty bad job of it because people aren't coming here. Did you know that tourism, all right, just directly like the money that people already pay to come to the United States, all right, accounts for about 2.5% of our GDP? All right. And then the indirect money that is spent, like what they buy and during going, like when they come here, they go shopping, they go to entertainment, they eat food, so on and so forth. All right. When you put all of that together, it's at approximately 10% of our GDP. We are losing out on money simply because Donald Trump is trying to isolate the United States and he's not focusing on the actual issue at hand. It's simply we need immigration reform.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court referenced United States versus Brignone Ponce, 1975. It held that Mexican ancestry alone did not support reasonable suspicion for a stop.
We're States talking about the case in September of 2025.
Yeah, I don't no, right. Yeah, exactly.
That's what they
reference Nome versus Vasquez Perdomo. I think it's pronounced Perdomo.
Perdomo, yeah, that's what they those court cases are what they reference to uphold.
What does it say in the
Kavanaugh
ruling?
reference? Okay, do you know what
say in the ruling? The ruling says the ruling says that the agents can make stops based on race, language, location, and other factors. It literally says that they can actually racial profile based off of your race, your language, your location, and other factors. So if you are walking down the street and you look too brown, they can stop you. If you're walking down the street and they hear you speaking Spanish, they can stop you. If you're
It
in an
specifically
area,
says that you cannot profile based on race and language alone. It specifically says it. You can't do it with race and language alone.
I'm reading the ruling
and you read
right
off
now.
you read off like 4 of the things that required and other things. You forget about the other things. It specifically says in the ruling you cannot do it on race and language alone.
Oh my God, the court's ruling literally, the 6 conservative Georgia, the 6 conservative justices, all right, voted, all right, they voted, okay, to suspend the lower court's decision because the lower court in California is the one that said, hey, you can't do that. It was a judge. Her name starts with an M. She is the one who said that you can't do it. You cannot detain people based off of the language that they're speaking. You can't detain people based off of where they're located. You can't detain people, all right, based off of the color of their skin. She said that you can't do that. The Trump administration appealed it and they sent it to the Supreme Court and they did a shadow docket. They didn't even hear arguments for it.
Literally,
they didn't hear any arguments for it. All right, they didn't even do it. They didn't even do like the liberal judges now, like Ketanji Brown Jackson and Sotomayor. They did dissents, but the other ones, the other 6, including Roberts, didn't even release their ruling for it. They just
stay right there, E. Stay right there, because he's a fucking liar. No. Stop talking. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. The lower courts are the ones that objected. You're lying. You're literally lying because again, what Erica was just saying, they didn't even give a decision. They didn't explain the ruling. They literally did not explain the ruling because they did a shadow docket. So the only thing is
the ruling.
Dude, you don't understand. So when the Supreme Court,
give me a second. Okay, give me a second. Hey, I need you to stay on mute because you clearly don't know shit. So stop and listen. What I said is the decision was made. The decision allows people or agents to stop people based off of race, language, location, and other factors. And with that decision, there was no actual explanation as far as what that means.
Santana. It's called the opinion.
Opinion. Yeah, maybe that'll help. But they didn't break down what that means. They did not determine that you need 2 of the 3. They did not say that you cannot have just 1. There was no actual decision that was written based off of this information. It just removes the objection by the lower court that looked to block it. That's the point. I'm sorry for cutting you off, E.
It's okay. It's called an opinion. So typically when we have Supreme Court cases and, they make a ruling on it, typically what they do is that those in favor, all right, they do the majority opinion, all right, and then if you don't agree with it, you do a dissenting opinion. In this instance, only the dissenting opinion was actually released, and that was by the 3 liberal judges. All right, the 6 conservative judges, including Chief Justice Roberts, did not release their opinion. They just made a ruling on it. In a shadow docket case, a shadow docket is when they speed run it. They don't even hear arguments from both sides. They literally just look at the facts on the table. They look at the positions on the table and they make a decision. And that's exactly what happened here. They ruled 6-3 that those factors in which Santana has mentioned at least 5 times now, all right, can be taken into account by immigration enforcement when choosing to detain an individual. It is racial and ethnic profiling. 'Tis it, 'tis all. Just because it does not say those exact words, I'm going to need you to know that 2 + 2 does in fact equal 4 here.
Right. Well, you can call it what you want, but Brett Kavanaugh wrote a concurring opinion. So to say that they didn't.
No, he did not.
Okay. So look up docket 25A169, September 8, 2025. Brett Kavanaugh wrote the opinion on it and he upheld and he referenced prior case law. That's what they go on is previous case law that affirms these decisions. And it says in these two prior case laws that he referenced that they don't alone support.
Give it to me again. What was the
United States versus Brignoni Ponce, 1975, and that held that.
I don't want to hear that.
I
want the Kavanaugh decision that you said that he wrote.
Okay, it's docket. Let's see, docket 25A169, September 8th, 2025.
Is that 25A as an alpha?
Yeah. 25A169. And what they do is they reference previous court precedents and what they were saying.
Wait. No. I don't want you to
all right. Yeah,
I don't want you to speed past this because I have the docket here and it says that Kavanaugh voted for it. It's showing here. Where's his written decision? It's 31 pages. Where's his written decision?
I mean, I can't find it for you, man.
Yeah, you're looking at it. Tell me where it's at because I have this 31 pages up right here. Tell me where his actual decision is, where he wrote, because again, this is listed as a shadow document. I'm sorry, a shadow docket. Like, tell me where he wrote a specific decision about this. W's in the chat for Rebecca for the 2. Rebecca, I appreciate you so much saying these Trump supporters supporting his policy at all costs. It's so disgusting. They can never admit the shit that they doing is wrong. It's scary. Yes, they absolutely refuse to admit it. W's in the chat for Rocks over on YouTube who sent a $5 super chat to say send blue hearts. Mad love. Love you madly. Thank you for all you do to educate us on the daily and send a hug. Erica's better. Sorry. Also had to. Also, fuck the yellow orange. I think that's what it was saying.
It's on the second page.
When anyone wants to like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything except anything's appreciated. Make sure we're showing Erica some love. I have not heard her say thank you at all so far. Erica, do you have any thank yous?
Let me see. No.
Okay, guys, make sure that you're showing Erica some love as well. All right, you said it's on the second page. Where?
Yeah, it's on the second page of the docket. It says, "See United States versus Brignoni Ponce." You know, it has the docket there, 1975. United States versus Arvizu. And it talks about the totality of the particular circumstances. It's saying,
what I'm saying is, I want Brett. You said Brett Kavanaugh wrote a decision about it. I want to read his
everything
decision.
Everything following that is his decision.
No, it's not, bud. It's
everything
not.
Following. It says Kavanaugh J concurring. No M versus Vasquez Perdomo. Page 2. This is it. It's it right there. It explains every bit of the
application to stay. This is not his personal. He didn't personally write anything about this. This is upholding the information.
This is the reasoning behind their ruling. What are you talking about?
Sure, I want to say something. This is the concurring opinion because again, the majority opinion was not released by the judges. And so this is just basically Kavanaugh listing why he agrees with the ruling because he did in fact vote for the ruling. Santana literally said that already. Now, you don't want to start at page 2, Santana. You want to actually start at the last paragraph on page 1 and continue to read. All right, because Kavanaugh literally is just confirming.
And I knew that. That's why I was saying, where's his actual decision on it? Not confirming it, not upholding it, actually explaining it.
Right, so it is explaining why they're able to do that, and they're
confirming it, bud. They're confirming.
No. Those two court cases that he referenced is.
I'm gonna try one more time. Gonna try one more time. This actual 31-page document is the document submitted by Brett Kavanaugh saying that he agrees with the decision that was voted on by the conservative Supreme Court justices. He lists the confirmation of the items in the case and said that he agrees it with the items of the case. I need to know where was his decision, which explains why he agrees with the items of the case, and then explaining how he interpreted it. That's why this
I don't know what else to tell you other than to read the document.
Let me finish my sentence. Let me finish my sentence. That's why this is considered a shadow docket, because it doesn't follow that precedence of not only fully hearing things out, but fully explaining the reasoning behind the decision. They literally did not explain the reason behind the decision. This document is saying we all confirm and agree with the evidence and we're on the same page. It does not explain the why, and that gives the actual guidance behind what you're saying. Your point is that you cannot just say, oh, it's this one thing, or oh, it's that one thing. If that was the case, then it would be in the decision where they explained it, but he did not do it in this 31-page document.
That's what he took 31 pages to do, is explain the reasoning behind it. And it was a shadow docket.
Explain these nuts. I just, holy fuck, what are we doing?
Okay.
What are we doing?
He go bye-bye. I don't know. He go bye-bye. He go bye-bye. Yeah, I'm gonna.
W's in the chat for Kabira, who sent a $10 donation saying he doesn't know what concurring means. He doesn't. He literally didn't know a lot of things. Like,
it definitely doesn't mean dissent.
No. W's in the chat for I think it's Eugenia, who sent a 75 Uruguay over on Super Chat to say, I'm a preliminary teacher in a country where the year ends in December. I need both of your patience and ability to shushies my 8-year-olds. Thank you for all that you do. Listen, I'm sure your 8-year-olds are way more well-mannered than any of these Trump supporters. So
yeah, my patience only works on adults. Like my 11-year-old does not listen to me at all. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. If you are not a Trump supporter, please do not request up. We are only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 300,000 likes. Also, can we knock out the little kissy thingies? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. B Slangs, is that how you say your username?
Yeah. Yep.
Is it okay if I call you B?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, B, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay, B.
My girlfriend's a DEI agent too.
Your girlfriend's a DEI agent?
DEI agent?
You mean a DEA?
DEA?
DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Agent?
A DEI agent.
Yep.
Which bureau does she work for?
She works. Well, we're from the East Coast, but she works on the West Coast. I can't really tell you information on that, but
DEI.
I know you can't.
A DEI agent.
There's no such thing as a DEI agent, bud.
Okay.
That's why I said, did you mean DEA?
Do you want me to hold up? Let me get it real quick.
I don't want to trust her. I don't want to trust you, bro. I don't want to trust her. If she says that she works for a company that promotes DEIA, sure, that's fine. That's fine. But there's no such thing as a DEI.
Okay.
Maybe you need to sit down and have a conversation with your girlfriend. Because, like, you know,
right,
as
well,
men, our strong point isn't listening.
Let me say DEI. Okay. Let's just get that out of the air.
Is she still a DEI agent though?
She works for DEI.
She works for DEI.
Yeah.
DEI is a company.
Let's just agree to disagree real quick.
Wait, is it DEI Incorporated?
Santana, may I say something, please?
Not yet. Hold on. Okay.
Incorporated. What does that even mean?
Yeah, DEI Incorporated.
I'm not gonna act like I know her job.
Why? How long have you been with your girlfriend?
A year and a half.
How long has she been working as a DEI agent?
I'm gonna say like 2-3 years.
So she's been working as a DEI agent longer than you guys have been together, and you don't know what she actually does.
Well, it's actually just like a lot of the information I can't really tell, you know what I mean?
When's the last time you had a conversation with her?
We don't really talk about.
You don't really
that.
talk?
No, like about her job? No.
95% of life MD patients.
That's not a good sign, but also, can you turn the TV down in the background, please?
Yeah, my bad.
May I just say something, please?
This has nothing to do with what I came on here for. I was just
you the one that willfully actually volunteered that information.
I wanted to come on here and tell you and just discuss the border.
Sure. Give it a second. What were you about to say? E?
I just said it. Help me.
No.
Help
Okay.
me. Hey, what are we doing? This is strange. What you want to talk about?
Wait, hold on. Just before we get to the border, if this has nothing to do with what you wanted to talk about, did you think it was a flex?
No, my point was that my girlfriend's a Democrat, so I can agree and to disagree with you guys. You know what I mean? Something you guys don't know.
How do you know your girlfriend's a Democrat? Because she's a DEI agent?
Not her. She's a full-blown Democrat, dog.
How do you know? Because she's a DEI agent?
Yeah.
We've already established a DEI agent isn't a thing. So is she lying to you about her job and her political affiliation, or do you just not know?
I don't know anything about her job, so she's obviously not an agent.
Do you know anything about her political?
Your girlfriend?
What's that?
I'm sorry, I had to ask. Have you met your girlfriend?
Yeah, her name's Paris. You want to look her up on Instagram?
No, please don't do that. Please don't do that. There's like,
bro,
there's a combined, there's
okay.
no, there's a combined 3,000 people watching this. Please don't. Holy smokes, what are you doing?
Have you FaceTime her before?
Mm-hmm.
Like, have y'all FaceTime?
Yeah.
Or does she always say she's
Do you know who
busy,
Manti
like she has to go
Te'o
wash
is?
her frog?
Who?
Do you know who Manti Te'o is?
No.
Who, that's not his name.
It is. It is Manti Te'o.
No, that wasn't the name.
It is Manti Te'o. He played for Notre Dame. He got drafted. Yes.
I know
He played
who you're talking
linebacker.
about.
Manti Te'o.
That wasn't his name.
That is.
No, I don't know who that is.
Anyway. Don't tokenize your DEI agent girlfriend, okay?
Okay.
All right. What did you do? You wanted to prove.
Can we talk about the border?
Yeah, you wanted to prove that you care about it.
So do you guys agree on immigration, illegal immigration?
Yes.
Do you think that we should lock up criminals and send them to their own country?
No.
Do you guys think it's respectful to the people who came into this country legally?
Yes.
What do you think those people are thinking that are legally here? So you don't care about immigrants?
I don't care about people who don't want other people to come into the country after they've already gotten into the country.
So what does that do to legal immigration?
What are you talking about?
Do you think it's fair to illegal immigrants?
The fair comes in the fall and it's still the summertime.
Huh?
Okay, let me stop fucking with you because obviously you can't keep up. All right, so
give me your
point that I'm trying to make. The point that I'm trying to make is the immigration process coming into the United States is broken. And obviously the Republican Party doesn't care about it because they haven't done anything to try to actually address it. And to sit here and say, well, you know, these people did it this way, so everyone else should have to do it that way. That's like a false equivalency. Like, no, we should be making it easier so people don't have to go through those same pain points, right? I mean, think about it. Let's
So
say
you're saying
parent.
anybody can just come in here? Anybody?
How about I finish my sentence and maybe this analogy will help you?
Okay.
All right. Think about it. Let's say you're a parent, right? And you went through certain struggles in your life to actually make a better life for yourself. Would you want your kids to have to go through those same exact struggles that you went through? Or would you want your kids' life to be a little bit easier and them to not necessarily go through those same struggles that you had to go through?
I would say I would want them to have an easier life. Yeah.
Exactly. So just because people had a tougher time getting into the country legally does not mean that everyone should have that same tough time to get into the country. We should make better ways for people to get into the country.
Do you know the process of how to get into this country?
I don't. Enlighten me.
I don't, but I have friends, my buddy Jose, like their parents came in legally and I've talked to them.
Wait, hold on.
Come on, just let me talk,
wait,
bro.
hold on. I'm confused by your question now, because I thought you were saying that like you were about to school me on it, but you were actually just saying it as like a real question. I do know the process. I was being facetious.
Oh, okay.
If you don't know what the process is, then why are you talking about the process?
I'm saying I was just curious on if you knew the process or not. Because obviously you sounded like you knew what you were talking about.
I debate this. I definitely know what the process is. I don't talk about stuff that I don't know in public. Do you randomly go around and talk about stuff that you don't know about?
So you think anybody can just come in?
Hold on a second. Do you randomly go around and talk about stuff in public that you don't know about?
No, not even in private, because I'm not an ultra-crepidarian.
Ultra-crepidarian. You know what ultra-crepidarian is?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and finish your point.
Who knows what that is? Nobody. I don't know.
I know what it is.
What is it?
Look it up.
Basically,
anyway, finish your point. No. Don't give it to him.
I'm gonna look it up.
If you're curious enough, you will look it up and you'll find out. But that's exactly what you are.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So you think anybody can just come into this country? Just come over the border and free driver's license, all that.
Who said anything about a free driver's license?
You could get a driver's license. You could literally get money from our government if you're an illegal immigrant.
No, you can't.
Are they handing them out at the border?
Yes, you can. No, exactly. California.
No, you can't. You can get a driver's license. You can get a driver's license in California, but you can't get free money.
You can get free health insurance.
You can't get free health insurance.
Yeah, you can.
No, tell me where. I mean, like not the state, because you already said California. Tell me how, as an undocumented immigrant, you get free health care. Or are you referring to Medi-Cal? Because I know what Medi-Cal is as well. Just FYI. So if you're talking about Medi-Cal, then that's not free health care.
Okay. But you can get health care.
Are you talking about Medi-Cal?
No.
Then what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Hold up. Let me look it up real quick.
Also, while he's looking it up, spell the word for him, because I know he doesn't know.
Oh, yeah, ultra-crepidarian?
I don't.
I would much rather you spend your time looking that up versus looking up information that I already know for a fact.
But my thing is though, like you guys don't say when you're wrong, you like at all. Like even when you guys know
I'm wrong all the time.
Nah.
Are you ready?
I've literally admitted that I've been wrong on live. I've admitted when I've been wrong. Like if I'm wrong, I don't have a problem with admitting that I'm wrong.
I actually enjoy listening to you. That's why I've been out here for a half hour, but yeah,
focus. All right, the word is ultra-crepidarian. All right, is ULTRA CRE PIDARIAN.
Damn, that's a long word.
It absolutely is.
I'm gonna let you have that.
W's in the chat for Hector. What up, Hector? Sent a $5 donation saying Shawty told him she was a DEI agent so she could go into black houses and give them jobs. Holy smokes. W's in the chat for Hector. I appreciate the 5. Holy smokes, that is wild. W's in the chat for Corporate Kane, who sent a $5 super chat to say, bottom of page 5, to be clear, apparent ethnicity alone cannot furnish responsible suspicious under the court decision. It can be a relevant factor. Yes, it can actually be a relevant factor. Yep. W's in the chat for Corporate Kane. Thank you for the 5. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're in the box right now and you're not a Trump supporter, drop out. Like I see, like this person here. You were here early. I brought you up and you said you aren't a Trump supporter. Why are you still in the request? Like, please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not looking to talk to friendlies. Late nights is tonight. Late nights is tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. This week's topic is we're talking about the erasure of the United States, how they are trying to erase Black history, Indigenous history, while they're trying to make people conform to what's quote unquote American culture. And also we want to talk about why diversity is such a key thing. And so late nights is the opportunity for friendlies to join the panel. You don't have to agree or disagree to join the conversation. So if you are free tonight, get here for night 2 of Late Nights with Santana, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, night 2. Let's go. All right. Did you look up that word, bud?
Can I read some off first?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Roxanne for the 6. Roxanne said I had to give you the extra buck because as Santana knows, Erica's better. That is very true. Also, I don't know what that means, Roxanne, so I'm not going to read it, but thank you. I appreciate it. It's like a peach, chicken, and a lollipop. I don't know what that means.
Santana,
did she miss the finger?
I got a question for you.
Okay. I'm not finished though. I'm not finished, B. Also, let's see here. And also, guys, this is my excited voice, I promise. All right, shout out to Rebecca for the 2. Rebecca says, showing some love to you. Thank you so much. Showing some love right back to you. Also, shout out to Carrie Ann for the 3. I don't have much, but I do have more brain cells than MAGA. That is very true. And never apologize for that, but thank you so much, love. Also, shout out to Cassie for the 20. Cassie said, thank you for what you do. You have way more patience than I ever will. Shout out to my mom. Thank you guys so very much. Drop some W's in the chat. All right, go ahead, B.
Also, just a quick reminder, if anybody would like to support the live, you can do so. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live over on the YouTube super chat. Make sure you take care of Erica. Also, hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. This is the backup account. Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. So obviously we need diversity in our country. That's obviously very true. But do you guys think that if you're not qualified and you think you could still get the job because of your skin color?
That doesn't happen. You have to be qualified. Moving on.
No,
Did you look up
actually-
that word? Did you look up ultra-crepidarian?
DEI. You have to
before
have,
you no before
have
you
to
start
have-
talking,
you
before
have
you
to
wait,
have a
no. Before you start talking, where's your girlfriend?
She's probably downstairs.
Go get her. If you want to talk about DEI, go get her, because I promise you, your arms are too short to slap box with gods. You cannot talk about this actual conversation with us. You are not adequately prepared. This is what's DEIA?
What's the A?
Exactly. You are not prepared for this conversation.
Okay.
Go get
I have a
the
certain
woman
topic
that's
that I'm
smarter than
smart.
you and put her on the phone if you want us to talk DEIA.
All right. Hold up. Give me a second.
Also, guys, apparently Donald Trump is demanding that the DOJ pays him $230 million compensation for the federal investigations that were occurring into him. I don't know if you guys seen this, but Donald Trump is now saying that the American public needs to did he run? He fucking ran.
Because that girlfriend ain't real. I told you that.
Yeah.
She not real.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
He gotta blow her up first as well.
Yeah. Donald Trump is saying that that the Department of Justice needs to pay him $230 million for investigating him.
Hey, they got breaking news that a U.S. Marshal and an undocumented immigrant were by ICE during a stop in Los Angeles. I'm gonna read about that
Fucking
now.
lying.
I
Yeah, go
kid you
ahead and
not.
read that, and I'll get someone up here. T, are you a Trump supporter?
Hell no. No. Absolutely not.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates, guys. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates.
Yeah, they're saying that the guy, the immigrant, the gentleman, I'm just gonna say, he weaponized his vehicles and was ramming it into the federal agent's vehicle, and so they ended up hitting him and also our U.S. Marshal. So yeah, but I think
Timo, are you a
it's,
Trump supporter? Yeah, I didn't think
no,
so.
serious, yeah.
Guys, only
Yeah,
request
but
up if you're a Trump supporter.
Trump supporters get in the box, so
I mean,
Santana
the
can
box
have
is
someone to talk
filled.
to.
The box is filled. I mean, I'm going down the list. So
Okay. But this reminds me of what happened in Chicago when they claimed that that young lady was using her car as a weapon, but it come to find out video release showed that the federal agent was the one who was being aggressive and ramming their car into her. So we'll see what happens once the video comes out. Can't wait for them all to be equipped with body cams anyways. That hopefully
yeah,
they
the
turn
Chicago
on.
judge has already ruled that they have to have
Yeah.
body cam.
Yep.
I don't know if this
And
person's
then,
gonna
but the
load.
crazy thing is they're trying to find the funding for the body cams. Yeah. Brian.
Brian, are you a Trump supporter?
Fairly, I am a Republican at very least.
You said what?
He's a Republican at the very least. Did you vote for Trump?
I
Also,
did.
like, are you on Bluetooth?
Yeah, I am. Give me a minute.
Perfect, yeah. Guys, keep tapping the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 350,000 likes. Also, W's in the chat for Erica, who sent a $1.99 super chat. They say, much love, Santana. Also, Erica, you're adorable. XX. W's in the chat. Also, guys, remember, follow this account. This is the backup account. Look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following this account. Follow this account because we're going to be doing debates on this account to, protect the main account. But follow both of them. Follow the backup. Follow the main. I'll go back and forth as far as, debates, but I'm going to be doing more on the backup account. So make sure you actually hit the follow button and turn on your notifications so you know when I go live on the backup.
Is that better
Brian,
now?
are you there?
Yeah, is that better now?
Somewhat. You said you are a quote unquote Republican.
Yeah, so I am more of a right-leaning libertarian. So I share sides of both views, but for the one I was interested in was immigration. I was interested in that topic.
Okay, so you chat, I can see, I got it. Don't worry about it. We don't need you spamming that in the chat. We're fine. So you're saying that you care about immigration?
Yes.
Okay, tell me why.
So I see it a lot on both sides. Both are attacking it on a one-prong kind of way.
Wait, hold on. Did you say you're a libertarian?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I completely skipped that word. I'm glad I looked at the chat. Right. And wait, do you believe in deportation? Do you support deportation?
Yes.
And you're a libertarian?
He's not a libertarian.
You're not a libertarian, but
He just want to garden, Santana. That's all you want to do.
You want to fit in.
Yeah,
you want to
pretty
be
much.
one of the cool kids.
You're not a
There's no way you believe that if you're a libertarian. You got to pick a new title, bud.
The reason I view that kind of thing as still libertarian, while yes, I do want to have a stricter border. I
You're not a
also
libertarian.
want heavy reform on the legal immigration process, because currently I am not super well versed in it. I do know that it is a very broken system, speaking to people I know that have done the process.
Have you looked up what a libertarian is?
Yeah. That's the money gun sound. Thank you.
Have you looked up what a libertarian is, or did you just hear it from someone and you thought it was kind of edgy and you were going to call yourself that?
From my understanding of libertarianism, it
Wait,
is...
so you didn't do your own research? You took it from someone?
I mean,
I like Rand
you
Paul.
understand research.
You said what? People that understand research?
No, like, when you research something, you take your interpretation of it, because everyone's going to interpret things slightly
Yeah, but did you actually do the research, or did you take someone's interpretation and then accept it because you like how it sounds?
From the research that I've seen, if you
What
were to
research
put
did you
enough...
see?
Libertarians are for smaller
No, what
government.
research did you see, bud? Where'd you find
Are
the
you
research?
asking for a citation?
Yeah, where'd you find the research?
I don't have the citation on me currently.
I don't think I want to accept your definition of a libertarian, but go ahead and just tell
You're
me why
not
you
a
believe in
libertarian,
immigration.
dear.
It is he's not, and so you should maybe
Like-
maybe you should do your actual research, or maybe you should stop calling yourself that. But you got to pick a struggle. You can't have both.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to just garden and do trees and stuff like that, you totally can. You don't have to call you can be a conservative and do that. It's okay. You can be a Republican and do it. It's cool. I promise. But
Tell us why
you're
you
not
support.
a libertarian.
Yeah, tell us why you support immigration, or the deportation, or whatever you're trying to advocate for.
So, the reason I support deportation, if you came here illegally, you have committed a crime. You are not supposed to be within our borders.
Okay, that's a cool story, bro.
That being said, it needs to be easier to get in here the proper way. It is a two-sided issue. It's not black and white.
It kind of is. Hey, what state do you live in?
Wisconsin.
I completely understand why you're so worried about the southern border living in Wisconsin. That makes perfect sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me, because Wisconsin is so close to the southern border, and you got to definitely make sure that people aren't coming into Wisconsin. Okay, cool. Question for you. Have you ever shot fireworks in a city?
What do you define as a city?
Just city limits, not necessarily like a big city, but anything that would be determined as city limits.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how much a fine is for shooting off fireworks within a city limit?
I believe where I live, the fine is $500.
Roughly across the country, the fine is about $1,100. That's the average across the United States. Did you know that crossing the border, quote unquote, illegally is also a fine? Did you know that?
Yes, most crimes have a fine attached to them.
How much is the fine for crossing the border?
That I am unaware of.
$250. Literally, the government cares more about you shooting fireworks inside of a city limit than they do coming into the country. So while you love to say, oh, it's a crime, it's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor, which carries a fine of $250. Then also, if you do cross the border, you can always claim asylum, which you have a year to do so. But more than anything, hey, have you ever heard of Turtle Island?
No, I have not. I know, like, Ellis Island from the 40s. Is
Yeah,
that
no,
a similar
I'm talking about-
situation?
It's not. It's not. Turtle Island is way bigger. Turtle Island is the Americas. Turtle Island is the country that was stolen from indigenous people and then colonized. Turtle Island is the Americas that was stolen by colonizers and built on the backs of black slaves. And then after building this country on the back of black slaves, they then use immigrants to upkeep the country, from Asian immigrants to Irish immigrants to now Hispanic immigrants. So I guess the point that I'm trying to make is you're up here trying to preach about, you know, borders and people coming across and all this other stuff, when literally the government only cares about $250 worth of them crossing. And this is a stolen land that, unless you're indigenous people, this is not your land. Or unless you're you come from black slaves, you didn't like immigrate here. You're an immigrant as well. This country was literally when it was stolen, the Constitution was created by immigrants for immigrants. So it's weird, like, how you're trying to keep people out.
See, I'm not totally against keeping people out. I want people to do the process properly. That is why, while yes, I'm for a strong physical border, and to extend a point, while it's a much smaller issue, I hold the same views for the northern border with Canada. But I want the actual process of legal immigration to be heavily reformed as well.
You didn't vote for that. Tell me one policy Donald Trump has put forth to address the border.
Currently bolstering the border. That is the first issue that needs to be dealt with, in my opinion.
He didn't bolster the border. He sent more troops. I mean, he sent less troops to the border than at certain points under Biden. So he's not bolstering the border. At certain times, Biden had about 3,000 more troops than Donald Trump's most that he sent to the border.
Were those times when the number was higher, when those giant caravans were coming?
There were no caravans. You were just you were scared into thinking that the brown people were coming to get you in Wisconsin. There were no brown people coming, and if they did come, they're not coming to Wisconsin.
I mean, where I currently live, in my opinion, is irrelevant because it is a nationwide issue. Not, Texas, Louisiana, Nevada.
You can have it.
It's a whole nation issue.
I don't get paid enough for this. What do you want me to do with it?
I don't know. This is making sense.
It's like he doesn't know what he believes. He doesn't know what he believes. And I'm saying this nicely. It's because I'm old. I'm like really old. But you don't know what you believe in, bro. And like, you don't really stand on anything. All right, stop calling yourself a libertarian. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Also, you don't know much about immigration. You only care about it because somebody told you to care about it. You live in Wisconsin of all places. Like, bruh, like go.
None of it makes sense. None of this makes sense. Not even a little bit. Like none of it's adding up.
Yeah, none of it makes no sense whatsoever. Like 2 + 1 over here is like freaking 55. It makes no sense. All right, what else is it? What else did you? What else? Like, what else do you care about?
Currently on your list, possibly talking about the Constitution.
Okay, what about the Constitution?
Oh, I mean,
hey, can you tell me what was the real reason you came up here?
Yes, please.
I wanted to talk about the immigration issues.
You don't know nothing about immigration. Santana.
Yeah.
Santana. This bitch don't know about Pangea.
This bitch don't know about Pangea.
I know that meme. But, I mean,
did you just want a friend?
No.
Were you like
I was hoping to have a more insightful debate.
How can you debate something you don't know though?
can't get insightful if you don't know what it is that you're talking about. Like, seriously.
We're super surface level right now. Like, I haven't had to look over and look anything up.
I'm also willing to hear your points as well.
Hear my points about what you're trying to, like, I don't think you care. Like, that's the point. Like, the point in the background is for you guys to prove to me that you care, which I know that you don't care. If you cared, you would actually come up here and have knowledge of the things that you're talking about instead of speaking from the fifis and your tum-tum. Like, you don't care. You don't actually care. If you cared about any of these things, you would actually know these things. Erica cares. I care. We know these things. You just want to use them as a talking point.
What is your viewpoint then?
My viewpoint is way more extreme than other viewpoints, but at the very least, like what Donald Trump is doing is based out of cruelty, and you guys voted for him because you thought that he was going to affect all the people that you don't like, and now that he's affecting you, you guys are trying to find ways to justify it. Have you enjoyed the price of your cheese going up?
Are people that are here. I mean, I have not seen a significant difference. That might be a
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
Why do you guys always lie about prices?
My misery.
You guys lied so much, or like you guys lost your fucking minds when it came to eggs. When it came to eggs under Biden, you telling me that you don't see the prices going up, right? There's no fucking way that you all lost your minds about eggs, but now that all the prices are going up, you guys don't notice it. There's no fucking way. We don't believe you. You need more people.
How much has the price gone up since
You don't
Trump
care.
took office? How much of?
You don't care.
I'm asking because I care.
No, you don't care, because if you care, you would have looked it up already. You would be like, holy shit, why is my bills more than they were before? Why is it that I go to the grocery store and the beef is more than it was before? Like, why? What's happening? You would have actually paid attention. You don't care. You didn't want to vote for the black woman. You wanted to harm other people. You thought that you were going to get something that was entitled to you, and you're not getting any of it. And now you're just sitting around like, I guess this is what it is.
I guess I'm a libertarian.
I guess I'm a libertarian, even though I don't know what that is, but it sounds edgy. So I'm an edgelord, so I'm a libertarian. I want to feel special. I live in Wisconsin. I'm worried about the southern border from Wisconsin.
It's just funny to me, man. Sorry, it's just so funny to me. Thank you, God. Like, I was gonna try to talk to him about like libertarianism, but then I was like, no, we're not gonna do that. Because then it's gonna be us explaining to him what he believes, and I don't feel like doing that.
He's like, well, just go ahead and tell me. Why? Why would I tell you?
Why?
Look it up. You're not curious.
No.
You're not curious.
People, be inquisitive. Be
exactly
inquisitive. Be inquisitive. Ask questions. Do research. Get answers. Whoop.
Guys, if you don't mind, look up at the top. You see the word follow? You see the word follow up here? That means you're not following me. That means you're not following me. Hit that follow button. Hit the follow button. If you are not following me, hit that follow button. Also, follow the main account. Follow the main account. We're doing more backups. We're doing debates on the backup, but we will be doing debates on the main account as well. We want to protect both accounts, so we're going to be bouncing back and forth. I'm trying to make sure that I build up the backup account and also protect the main account, so it's a joint effort. I need you guys to follow both of them. As a matter of fact, once you actually follow both of them, tell me that you follow both of them. Let me know. Put it in the Chizat.
I'm sorry, the what?
Chizat. I was gonna say Chizat, but then I bailed. I lost confidence. I lost confidence in saying Chizat because I was like, that's not cool. And then I lost confidence in the middle of saying it, and so I bailed out of trying to say it, and I was like, fuck.
Lame.
I thought it felt cool when I got ready to say it, and then I was like, holy shit, that's gonna not be cool. Let me stop. But it had already started to come out of my mouth.
Oh.
Thank you to everyone that did followable. I thought that shit was
I have a
almost cool. It was almost cool, and then it wasn't.
Do you like the callback though? Do you like the callback
I didn't.
that I just did? You didn't get it? You didn't? Okay, because earlier you said we don't believe you. You need more people, and I just said lame. Your whole career. It was to take over.
Oh, okay.
I'm better at this than you are. I am just better at this than you.
You are really
May I do a shout out?
not. Yeah, go ahead.
May I do a shout out? Right. Hey, thank you so much to Jacqueline for the 5. Thank you so much. Jacqueline said, "Hi, Erica. Hi, Jacqueline. I truly appreciate everything you do. You are the best. I am the best. And I thank you very, very much because you're the best also." Drop some hearts in the chat for Jacqueline. So friggin' awesome.
All right, guys. We're gonna go. That's a wrap for
Time
me.
to wrap it up.
It is. I'm gonna drop you down because you got echo.
Oh, fudge, bye.
She says with a fresh echo. Guys, let's go raid Solid. So, hey, a lot of you in here really enjoyed Jeff, right? And you guys know the other day I was telling you about like a panel of people with Jeff and Solid and Sean and all of them. Like, they're so fucking amazing. Let's go raid Solid. Let's go raid Solid. As a matter of fact, I'll try to pop up on my main and see if we can actually you can follow my main, but let's go raid Solid, and I promise you you're gonna enjoy it. 1 second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and be up on my main. So look for my main. We're gonna go ahead and raid Solid. I'm gonna get up in we're gonna get there. Go raid Solid. Let's do this. Hold on. Guys, we'll be back this evening for late nights. We'll be back this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific for late nights. And we're going to finish up the topic that we have at hand. But we are going to go over, hopefully they'll pull me up and then you can follow my main. 1 second here. Anywho, guys. Anywho. Oh, also, the actual video that I'm posting, 14 Tenets of Fascism with Trump on the YouTube page. I'm going to try to have it up today. I just had to finish a couple of key points. And so once that video is up, definitely go take a look. We're going to get out of here, guys. We're going to get out of here. Let's go.
You stepped in the box.
Go raid
now
Solid.
You're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts like lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't sick.
Hey, guys. It's going to be a wonderful evening tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is Solid's actual ad. I promise you're going to enjoy it. But get over there and raid Solid. My main is now up on the page. So go look for my main page. I love you guys. Thank you for all the taps, the gifts, the likes, the shares. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so fucking amazing. Get over there, show Solid some love, tap the screen, be amazing. I love you guys. And as always,